Hello!
Hello, everybody.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. So the very first thing today that we need to double check is the audio levels, because things seem to be having issues. So if you give me a second.
No, you worked on it for a good couple of hours today. So we've got like a road thing, and well, I'm probably not explaining that very well, but we had to change quite a few settings on that. So hopefully today we're going to be louder and we shouldn't be clipping, and you're actually going to hear us. So give us a thumbs up or let us know if this sounds better than yesterday, because I think basically my microphone was on a higher level than his, and when we watched the video back, we were like, oh my God, we can barely hear him. So, you know, why don't you talk for a second as well, darling? It sounds good, yeah?
I think it's sounding good.
Excellent.
I think
Wonderful.
We might be a little bit
Sounds
louder.
I think that's okay. Earlier on when you were doing the test, it did go into that red, but it didn't sound blown out. So that's just obs. We've done it for the road, so I think we're good.
All right, yeah, you might actually have to turn your volumes down a little bit this time, but
I'm sure we'll be all right.
There we go. Right, okay, so Sangrevores, the return.
Absolutely. We are going to, well, we've had a talk today, and we're like, you know...
We had a good chat with ourselves, didn't we?
To sort of like show off how they work, we're going to play this a little bit differently. I don't think we're going to reveal yet what we're going to do.
I don't know if we're going to show off how it works. We're going to show
how the Sangrevores work.
But I don't know if we can ever do that because we're crap.
No.
But I think what we can at least do is try something different to see if we can force the game to do something different.
Exactly.
To react differently. Because yesterday we were doing a lot of secure moving.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
And the first playthrough we did earlier on that day, we didn't. So the Sangrevores behaved more like you would expect them to. So yeah, we've kind of got a little bit of a plan of how we're going to do this, so we can show you more of what they do, essentially.
Potentially.
Yeah.
So we're going to actually do the actual card draft.
I know, right? We never do that.
We've never done this. Right, so the first things we need to do is what?
Well, are we doing...
We're going to deal off
the
objectives first.
Okay. All right.
All right. So they are the objectives.
Okay. Are you going to show yours?
Oh, yeah, I can show
All right,
mine.
I'm closing my eyes, everyone.
All right. Oh, so might be able to see that. Eventually we'll get a second camera, but that is what I am going to rock with. If you can see that.
All right, you shut your eyes then. Don't want you cheating. Okay. So
we do that, so we know our objectives, and now we flip the mission task.
Absolutely. So this one's going to be essential data. At least one character with a data token from the server room in Section B must escape using the lander in Section A, and there must be no unexplored corridors in Section A. That is a hard one.
So A. Anti-aircraft AA.
I mean, getting to the lander is something we have never done before.
It'd be nice to try it, wouldn't it?
It would be nice to give it a go. But then, you know, I was the pilot yesterday. She might have been useful for this one, but we're going to do it properly, and we're going to do a character draft.
So we're going to use the new drafting rules, and I believe... so I am 1. I'm 1. And you are 2.
I'm player 2.
So I believe player 1 gets to pick first. So with this, we add the contractor cards that are in the stretch goals. So 2 of those are dealt down.
Okay.
And 2 of those are dealt down. Now you can only have one contractor in the game. And I don't know actually if I take these hidden. Do I hide these and look at them myself and place them back down?
Potentially. I mean, you don't have to show me, right?
I guess I don't, do I?
No.
So I'll have a look. Ooh.
I'm just looking away.
I'll turn them over. Oh, I got that. You won't ever be able to see that. So you don't look.
I'm not looking.
I'm going to shuffle those. They were not shuffled. I'll be honest.
Really?
Nah, they weren't. I just took them straight from the box and placed them on top. There we go.
All right. Still not looking.
Oh, there you go. Well, someone wants to come out of play, obviously. I think I'm going to go with them. Oh, contractors are public. Main character options are hidden, but you have to show the one you pick. Ah, okay, there you go. Well then, I'm picking that one so you know.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to go with Survivor. I'm going to take Xenobiologists off because you can only have one.
Okay.
I'm taking those back in.
Oh, okay, so they get drafted again.
They get shuffled in.
All right.
And I place 2 down for you.
Okay.
And you pick one.
Well, I can just show these though, right? Because I'm going to pick one anyways.
Fine.
Sharpshooter or medical support.
I mean, I shuffle that, and you know what I'm like with shuffling, right?
Did it come up the first time?
I literally shuffled both of them. They're the same ones I picked. Oh, let's do that again. Why don't you shuffle?
All right, I'll shuffle.
Unbelievable. So I'm going to search for these now.
All right. I can't believe you just drew the exact
That was
2 cards.
insane.
It'd be funny if I did the same thing though, right?
I mean, that would be hilarious.
Sharpshooter.
What?
UAV operator.
They're the only ones that have come out. Do it again. Do it again. That's mental.
I'm really, really trying. I'm bad at shuffling, but I do. Yeah.
Not as bad as me.
All right, last time, right? Whatever happens, happens. Contractor. I can't. That can't be in there.
I guess you can't be the contractor, no. So take that out.
Take that out. Oh, for God's sake. That's ridiculous. Nice shuffle skills. Well, Bigger, maybe I shuffle more thoroughly than this one does. Because you haven't cussed me for it. All right. Medical support.
Unbelievable.
Recon.
There you go.
I think Recon's good at exploring, right?
He's very good.
Well, yeah. I mean, considering there needs to be no unexplored corridors in Section A, that's definitely what I'm going to go with.
Would love to see the recon as well.
Okay, that's my choice.
So that is the draft. Well done. I'm going to get your pick. So you need
character board and
you need recon.
Yep.
You also need your equipment.
Cool.
So the survivor, I'm assuming, do they get 2 items? Does the survivor get 2?
You don't. Well.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
Yeah,
so you don't get any support items.
I don't get a support, but you do. So survivor, I've got a survivor's favorite, ranged weapon, heavy. Add 1 to a burst result, which is quite good.
Cool.
2 ammo, please.
Yeah.
But if I do get that 4 burst result.
Oh, why did I give you that?
If I do get an ammo or that crit burst, then I unfortunately have to place a malfunction marker on my weapon, which is not great.
I think I'm going to be quite good for shooting. After shooting, you may spend ammo to shoot the second time at the same intruder. That's pretty good.
Nice. And I've also got a makeshift armor as well. Whenever you gain a serious wound, you may place a malfunction on this card and lose 1 health instead. So as long as I'm picking up a load of gear to stop stuff getting broken, to repair it, I might be all right.
It's good that you're good at bursting and I'm good at shooting. This could work.
Yeah, maybe, but it depends if you want to leave me to die again like you did the other day.
Off camera when I won, which was awesome.
Can you show the survivor cards if any changes happened? I will do for you, Begurn. I will walk across broken glass naked.
Amazing.
So you need the...
Recon.
Recon.
The gun says it doesn't like recon.
What?
Why not?
He loves the recon.
But Gun, what is your favourite character, by the way, in all of the Nemesis?
Nemesis. Nemesis.
Okay. Oh, just in case he wants to look at any more. Thank you very much.
Nah, I hate recon. He hates him. Could you show the survivor cards if any changes happened? Well, I don't know. I can't remember the changes, but you will definitely be able to tell. So I've got a bit of distraction happening here. Discard 1 item or 1 tactical gear token. Should I do a zoom? Let's try a zoom.
Oh.
Let's try and mess up the entire live stream.
I wouldn't do that.
Let's try and mess up the entire live stream by doing something brand new on camera that we've never done before.
That's a silly idea. He has to get up on a ladder because this camera is mounted into the ceiling. Are you sure you want to do this?
No.
Oh my God.
Broken glass, remember? Oh God!
Is this a good idea?
I can't even see my screen.
I don't think this is a good idea.
It's all right. I've got this under control.
Oh God, I don't know.
No, I don't know.
I'm really not confident about this.
I don't know either.
How are you going to bring it back out? Is it going to autofocus? There you go. That's stupid.
Did it autofocus?
It's auto done stuff.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Please don't do this. Please don't do this. I can zoom for myself. It's fine. Thanks for going.
It's always nice to try new things, isn't it?
Not while we're doing it live. What are you like? Just hold them up.
Right, okay, distraction. Discard one item. Get in the middle. Or one tactical gear token to move. During that movement, prevent all intruder attacks. Pretty nice. Vents. Discard one action to choose any room in the facility. Discard all secure from your room and the chosen room. Resolve an intruder attack. Treat it as an adult and move to the chosen room. Desperate attack. Deal 2 hits to an intruder and melee attack it. If you would be attacked in response, you may discard one item to prevent the attack. Obstinate. Draw one card. Draw one action card. Draw one action card more for each of your serious wounds. Discard one item to discard one serious wound. Always prepared. Use the room. Then all intruders in your room attack you. Discard one action card to draw 2 items from one item deck of your choice. You may keep one of them and discard the other. So the survivor needs to collect a ton of items to keep her motivated and busy and making the best use of these cards. I mean, I don't think I played the Survivor, to be fair, so this is...
No, I have, but it was a long time ago now. It's probably all the way back in March. So just in case any of my cards have changed for recon, I'll read them out. I've got Sprint, Move, then you may spend 1 oxygen to move again, which is pretty cool. Scouting, move cautiously to a discovered room or move through an unexplored corridor and resolve an exploration sequence. Then, for each item icon in your room, draw 1 item of the corresponding type. You may keep one of them and discard the rest. That's pretty cool. Secure, shoot first. Move through an empty corridor. You may shoot or burst at any point of that movement, even before movement or right before an intruder attack. Taking aim, shoot or burst. You may re-roll the first roll. You must accept the second result. So, yeah, I mean, I don't mind recon, actually. I'm going to shuffle these together as her special cards are going to be on top. But there we go. Are there any other cards Begun wants to see before we get started? Because I reckon it will be so hot in here by the time we're done. We'll just run away. Yeah.
I can see why you'd sleeve your cards as well, because we played one playthrough yesterday and they look very different than the new cards.
No, it's the corners you said that look dirty. Like
dirty.
the edges.
The edges, they get dirty quick, don't they, with the sweaty, dirty hands.
So we need to fill our tack belts. Just do that.
So what are we going to roll with? What are you going to go with the tack?
Well...
Ticky-tack.
I'm wondering, I always want oxygen. I always want a med pack. And maybe a couple of ammos if I'm going to be shooting in rooms with this assault rifle. You spend an ammo to shoot the second time at the same intruder, but that's for in your room. I know we don't usually use ammo for in rooms, but there we go. So that's what I'm going to focus on. What about you? You're all about bursting, and I know you're going to want a grenade.
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I need oxygen.
Okay.
Give me 1 oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a grenade.
Of course.
A med kit.
Yeah.
And a grenade.
Love it. Lobbing all the grenades in the corridors. Good stuff.
I like grenades, they're good. But although I can burst.
Oh, and the other thing we've got over here is we've got the Sangrevore, is this King?
The Queen.
The Queen variant.
The Queen variant.
So we're going to use that because that came in a separate box with the variant sets, Kings and Queens. So we will use that one today. Ladies
and gentlemen, I'm just going to go grab a drink quickly.
Yeah.
But we are going to go 3 corridors down.
By the way, because our audio levels are quite high, if I laugh really loud and it's basically like ear rape, can you please tell me? Be like, oh my God, she just clipped the hell out of the mic. So I'm going to try and not laugh stupidly loud just because I don't want to ruin the audio today. Today is like the redemption from the terrible audio of yesterday. So yeah.
It might be terrible in a different way.
Might be terrible in a different way. All right, cool. So I've done 3 corridors down. Where are our characters?
Where indeed?
So obviously we didn't pick these before we set everything up. So Recon's got like an interesting looking face mask thing on with well, like a visor with a gun.
Yeah, I'll go grab it.
Do you remember what box they're in?
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Yeah? No. He
What
doesn't.
colour are you? What's your colour?
Purple.
Purples?
Purples.
Purple nurples. Actually, Recon, yes, from here, yeah? You got that?
Yeah.
Is that did?
Let me see. I can't see from over there.
Actually, is Recon...
No.
No, Recon's from...
Is that the original support squad? The original squad? Do you remember?
No.
Sorry. We try and do as much prep off camera as possible, but somebody suggested we do a proper character draft today, so this is what happens.
I've literally forgot what characters are in Nemesis. Isn't it him, isn't it? Yeah, it's him. Recon, that is him.
Oh, just the face mask looked completely different to me, but...
Isn't it him?
I thought his gun would be up.
Ah, look at his things on the back. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sweet.
You need the purples.
A purple one, yeah, please.
What colours are...
You are,
red.
I don't know, like yellow.
Oh,
Doesn't matter.
grey.
Whatever helps you see it is fine.
Do. You can tell we've not done this card
The
draft
gun's
before.
saying it's grey, your one.
You're grey.
Yeah.
You're
Still looking for your survivor.
It's in the little survivor box, isn't it?
There's a survivor box just purely for the survivor, yeah?
There it is. Classic crew, baby.
Okay.
What does she look like? Is she holding on? She is got a little gun in the air. Where is she?
And a face mask on the lower half of her face. In today's and yesterday's stream, you mentioned that someone did or suggested or said something. So far, the someone was me all along. Yeah, Begun, yeah, of course it was.
There we go.
Okay, sweet.
3 corridors are down.
They are down?
Stick a door on there.
You're going to be player 1. Well, first player, sorry, with platypus. Stick a door there. Okay, yeah. Cool. Oh, you're chugging a massive bottle of water, 2-litre bottle.
Yeah. King Alive is up. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. And today we will be facing the Sangrevores.
The Sangrevores.
5 cards.
Yeah.
Survivor and the Recon. Are they friends? Are they allies? Who knows?
Who knows?
Ooh, duck and cover. Discard 1 action to move. Computer skills, always prepared. Use the room. Move quietly. Move to a discovered room without making a noise roll. And weak spot. Alright, well... Oh, they're all quite nice. Quite like the contractor cards.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm going first, aren't I? So what do we need? What do we need? At least 1 character with a data token. So we need B. Escape in A, but there must be no unexplored corridors. Should we do a little bit of A exploration? Try and find the life support?
Technically means we don't need to go into C at all.
No, so we need this direction as well.
Maybe we should stay in this half because
Yeah.
it will be closer. I know that sounds obvious, but so often we're all the way over there and trying to get back here is like
We don't
hell.
forget C.
Forget C
The
today.
only time we need B is for that server room.
And maybe to turn the life support on, which would be nice.
So
Because we don't have an objective.
shall we spend the early game going through this direction? Because the early game, for some reason, this way
Because
always
they
feels
don't go
awful.
back.
This way always feels a bad way to go at the end of the game.
Yeah, but we do need to explore all corridors. There must be no unexplored corridors in Section A, and that's even harder than finding all the rooms in Section A.
So I'm just gonna.
You'd have to create a lot of dead ends, basically.
I like all my cards in my hand. I don't want to use any of them. I'm going to use move quietly, move to a discovered room without making a noise roll because there's no discovered rooms.
There is no discovered
And I'm
room.
just going to run for it.
Yeah, I like it.
So,
Good.
if we remember Sangrevores, we do exploration,
Yes.
and then what do we do?
Well, like,
Yeah,
you
all
just
right.
do an exploration, like you said.
Exploration. That's the nicest card to pull out in the
Oh,
game.
God, okay. So what room?
It's just one
Question mark?
a question mark already.
Oh, God, okay.
It's the gunnery room.
All right. And there's all hell breaking loose. So I do put 1 in there, do I, in a minute?
Mm-hmm.
Da.
Corridor there, corridor there.
And 1 shadow marker there. 3 there. just to piss you off.
Wow, okay.
And one below.
No, you don't place one from the direction you came.
But no, it
Doesn't
shows
matter.
there. You think that applies to
Yes,
exploration as well?
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
It's malfunctioned, great, and it is on fire, great.
Yeah.
Didn't move cautiously, close all doors around the room, they're not, and remove this card from the game, so
Okay.
we'll never see that horrible card again. So it's nice to get it out early.
Yeah.
Second action, don't like the fire, don't like being in there, but that gunnery room is pretty nice.
Choose a corridor adjacent to a room with ammo and without a malfunction marker.
Roll the burst style. Basically, you can use that room with using other rooms. Pretty good.
Okay.
But it is knackered, and I don't have anything to do that, so...
No,
I guess
don't
I'm going to
have
go down again. Discard one action during that movement to prevent an intruder attack. Go down. Another movement.
Okay.
Straight down the bottom there. But I have gone through
You've gone through a shadow marker.
a shadow marker, right? So we now know that we have to do a shadow. So, boom.
Shadow. You're going to do it after the room.
Do
Oh
it
yeah, it
after
was,
the
wasn't
room.
it? Yeah, that was eternal.
Another question mark.
Oh God.
It's the door control room.
Okay.
We've got a corridor coming. The only way is that baby, which isn't bad.
Yeah.
We have two.
Nothing going down there. No.
Two shadow markers.
In there.
It's going to lead us back into the facility.
But this is good because we need to
Go back up, right?
Well, no. Also, we need to create dead ends because it's no unexplored corridors in section A.
Entrance effect: resolve a hazard and remove this card from the game. And resolving a hazard.
Yeah.
Did you get support iron for recon? Of course we didn't. We forgot. 1 second. We'll get over that in a minute. It's a ghoul.
It's a ghoul in the room with you. Okay. And then he does attack you because you didn't move securely.
He does attack me indeed. So it is an attack. And it's going to be gift. It's a ghoul. Gain an affection. Well, don't I
Gain
just
an
love
infection.
that?
You love it.
That gets shuffled back
You love
to
it.
your the deck.
And then you need to do a shadow, which you haven't done yet.
We'll do a shadow.
Because that's after the room exploration happens.
And it is a terminal. And it is one. Open or close one chosen door in the facility.
Oh, interesting.
Open or close one chosen door in the facility. Damn it. I
Well,
guess
that's not really
I
helpful
don't want
right
to close
now.
that door. I'm going to have to
No.
close that one.
Oh shit! But then that's an unexplored corridor in section A.
It is, but I've got no choice, I don't think.
I don't think you've got a choice now. You have to do it.
So that's closed. That goes.
Okay.
Remove this card from the game as well. And now you need to take a support equipment.
I do.
Thanks for spotting that, dude.
Thank you, Bagan. Okay.
You've got engineering equipment, heavy, discard malfunction, or a fire. That'd be amazing.
That would be super cool.
Heavy armor, whenever you would gain serious wound, you may lose 2 health instead. Assault shotgun, whenever you would be attacked by an intruder, you may spend all ammo from this weapon. If you do, deal 1 hit to that and prevent the intruder attack. Entrenching tool, destroy 1 accessible door or place 2 secure tokens. Biohazard armor, whenever you gain a contamination, lose 1 health instead. Grenade launcher, burst,
wow.
you may use any number of grenades from this weapon before or instead of a normal burst. And the perimeter security dice again, whenever you discover a new room, ignore hazard results from all sources. You gonna go with that?
Well, the thing is, I kind of like the idea of discarding a malfunction marker
For one
on
card.
fire.
For one card is pretty good.
Because I get to do that over and over again. It doesn't
Yes.
say, it only says or discard this
Yeah,
item
yeah,
to
yeah.
reinforce an empty corridor. But that is also pretty dope and we've used it in the past. No, but actually
And you
no.
are a recon, so
Do
you
know
are going to
what?
be going around.
I don't know because remember we were gonna move around in such a way without that many secure tokens at the beginning because we want the Sangrevores to attack us.
We do for a bit.
So should I pick that up and use it for later?
You can't use it for later. That's always active.
It's always active. I don't know what to do.
I like that card, but I personally, if I had to pick a card for my character, I'd be picking that because I can discard malfunctions of everything, which is amazing.
People are going to be like proper mad with me probably if I don't pick a perimeter security device. But the irony is it's kind of not what we wanted to do with this game. We wanted them to attack us so you could see what happens.
You pick.
It doesn't say you may ignore. It just says ignore hazard results from all sources. Damn. I'm gonna take it.
Amazing.
It only applies to me though, right? So I mean, you can get bitten as much as you want.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so we're all caught up now, aren't we?
Yeah.
And that was my second go, so I have to lose oxygen.
Well, I'm going to carry on exploring A, and hopefully I can switch on oxygen for us. So, sucks that you've got him in there with you. Or I could kind of help you out. Chain of command.
Yeah?
Am I higher ranker than you? I am.
Yes,
Choose
you are.
a lower ranking character in your room or a neighbouring one. I'm too far from you.
Yep.
Shit. Okay. Move through an empty corridor. You may shoot or burst at any point of that movement. But that must be to another discovered room,
No,
right?
move through an empty corridor. Doesn't
Move
say
through an
that.
empty corridor.
So you could move through an empty corridor, do the exploration sequence, and shoot or burst even before movement or right before an intruder attack. So you could actually...
I'm going to try that then.
All right, so you're doing what? Shoot first.
Shoot first, and at any point, I may shoot or burst at any point of that movement.
So you're moving. Where are you going to move to?
Are you sure it applies to undiscovered corridors? Because it's saying you could shoot or burst at any point of that movement. So the end of my movement would be landing in it.
Move through an empty corridor.
Yeah, okay. But
Yeah.
maybe it means an empty corridor from one discovered room to the next.
It would say it, wouldn't it?
Okay. Well, I'm exploring then with that. I'm going to go in there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Paid your card. Shoot. Just shoot first, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
What?
Unbelievable.
Is it another horrible one?
Yeah, it's gross.
Of course it is. That one, great.
Another question mark. We haven't found 1A.
Oh my god!
It's
what's
the
going
sprinkles control.
on? Sprinklers. His base doesn't fit on very well. Discard all fire from a chosen section.
It would do if it's not knackered. A corridor.
Okay,
Corridor.
of course it's knackered.
And a corridor.
Oh wow, there's loads going on. That one, that one, that one, not that one, and one shadow marker there.
2 shadow markers and 2 shadow markers.
Okay. Wow, surrounded by shadow markers.
Now you didn't move securely.
No.
You do have to close all doors around the room. You do have to
no.
resolve a hazard.
But whenever I discover a new room, ignore hazard results
So
from
that's
all
happening.
sources.
Remove this card from the game, but now you can shoot or burst after
Yes.
your movement. So you can burst,
I could burst.
some of these corridors.
Maybe this one with the most in, I reckon.
Depends, right? I mean, maybe.
Yeah, so I don't need to play another card for this. It's part of shoot first, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to spend ammo on that to burst in that corridor.
Are you
So-
sure?
What do you mean, am I sure?
I mean, you're not going to walk back that way, are you?
No, fair enough. I mean, it just seems like a waste for me to, whatever. I'm probably going to go up that way because I want to create no unexplored corridors in Section A. But there's also that one, but you could go up there.
But when you move through one, that's usually a good time.
It is?
Yeah, it seems to be. Whenever there's one shadow marker that you move through, you usually get a little perk.
Well, I'm going to clear this in case you want to go
Yeah,
through there.
all right.
Is that all right?
Yeah. Maybe that one would be better for me because I'm going to come up
Okay.
here.
All right then. I'll do that one.
Burst?
Yeah.
It's a 2.
2.
Smashed
So
it.
brilliant.
Good job.
They're gone.
Good job.
Right, that was only one action for me. That's nuts. I'm going to go up there. What have I got? Search, taking aim, shoot or burst. You may re-roll the first roll. I mean, I might. Do I want a shadow card?
That's usually a good one.
Yeah.
Well, as far as I can tell, one shadow marker when you walk through it is usually a positive.
All right, I'm going to give it a try. Again, I just kind of want to explore more to do with Sangrevores. So I'm not going to move securely. I'm going to move into that room. First, we resolve the exploration, then we do the shadow.
Yes, indeed. And we have got, finally, we've got an A, B, or C.
Oh, nice.
Unfortunately, like a lot of these cards, actually, it is on fire.
Where is it? The top one. Yeah.
A, B, or C.
Okay.
And it's going to be the surgery room.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There's a corridor coming off to the northeast.
Yeah. But
You don't place...
see, again, do I add any more to that?
No, you don't, because that's where you came from. It's on fire.
Right.
Place is secure if you move cautiously and resolve a hazard.
And I don't have to.
But you don't have to resolve a hazard.
This is crazy.
But you do have to do the shadow, and you move through one, right?
I move through one, yeah.
Oh, it's full. Damn it, that wasn't a good one. Discard one item or lose 1 health.
Oh, well, I won't listen to you next time.
Never listen to me.
Never listen to you. Okay, so I lose oxygen, and yeah, your turn.
I don't think there's any change at all, to be fair. Fire doesn't do anything in this apart from ruin your life for the actual end times. Like, it doesn't really do any damage to intruders, apart from 1. Right, I've got 3 cards left, and I've got a little ghoul with me.
You can get rid of him, surely. But it might take you 2 turns to do it.
I use weak spot. Weak spot. Deal 1 hit to an intruder.
Nice.
Then shoot or melee attack it. I'm actually going to shoot it with my survivor's favourite. So another hit, please.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's pretty cool. You might actually get it.
It's a 4.
Aww.
So that didn't hit it. 2 cards left. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
You need to try again. I mean, if...
Computer skills. Shoot again.
Shoot again.
1
I
hit.
think so.
3 or a crit. Come on.
Come on.
3.
Yeah, amazing. Okay.
Oxygen down to 5.
Right. No unexplored corridors in section A. Do I go up? And then I might make my way back down there again. But that's B.
Well, I'm coming
One of
up.
us needs to get out.
I'm coming up this way.
So far, these 2. That one doesn't.
Yep, that's a A and B.
That is, but that means we need to get that room. Okay, I'm going to go up and around, I think. So I'm just trying to get rid of this unexplored corridor bit first. Why?
You remove them when you do the shadow.
Oh, right, okay. Ooh. Search. I'm in a place with fire, though.
Yeah, which means you should have lost health.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Well, I might search first and then move, to be fair. So search, 3 green ones. I don't search enough.
3 greens. You've got an adrenaline injection, some caffeine pills, and a med pack. So draw an action card. You may perform any number of actions during that turn. Passes the last action. That's draw 3 action cards, and that is restore 2 health or gain 1.
Med pack.
And I think you can use it straight away, can't you?
You may use this item for free immediately after gaining it. Absolutely, yeah. Restore 2 health.
Restore 2 health.
Put me back up to where I was before. Nice one. I've got taking aim, shoot or burst. I don't need to do that. Chain of command. So I'm going to play chain of command to go up into that space.
You're doing it again,
Not securely.
Not securely. So
Yeah.
you're just rocking with the recon.
Well,
yeah?
I don't need to worry about it. My plan was to.
What recon cards have you got that are useful for doing recon?
There are some in there. There's like, you explore, blah, blah, blah. I can't remember them off the top of my head, but when they come out, I will talk to.
Unbelievable. Right, this is unbelievable.
Or have we got another rubbish one?
Another fire.
No way.
A, B, or C. Here's the life support though, which
That's
is
good.
sweet.
I like that. Okay. Oh. Rejig things around a bit. So I just.
No, just diagonally down, yeah, southeast.
That's it, yeah. Okay.
It is on fire, and you do place a shadow marker in 2 shadow markers
2 in
there.
there.
1 in there.
Okay, and it's on fire.
And it is on fire.
Oh, for God's sake, I've just ended my turn in another flipping fire.
Close all doors around the room, and there are
There
none.
aren't any entrance. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so I need to lose a health again, because that's the end of my 2 actions. For God's sake. Annoying. We're doing all right for making sure that corridors are not being left. Your turn.
I don't know what to do. I've got 1 card left.
Well, that's an open door. You just need to go in there.
Yeah, that's a 2, and I don't want to get infected. I'm constantly getting infected.
So the shadow cards will give you infection cards.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I think.
Why don't you burst them first for this last card, and then for the next round you can go in there.
Yeah, I'll do that. I use always prepared. Do a cheeky burst into that corridor there. I get, with my survivor's favourite, I get +1 to my burst results. But if I get the 4,
Malfunction.
I malfunction my weapon. 2.
2, you got rid of them.
3 I got, so yeah, they go.
Yeah, well
Nice
done,
one.
well done. You've cleared a path. I like that.
And I'm passing, so I'm on 4 oxygen.
Okay, I've only got 1 card.
You can't turn the
can't
life
turn it
support
on.
That's a shame, because I could have done with that.
Yeah, I know, me too. Damn. Taking aim, shoot or burst. I'm actually going to move out of that room.
Yeah?
I will come back to it.
We've also discovered the robot.
Oh, yeah, we have.
What is the robot going to be today? What happy little chap is coming out to play?
Hang on, I will tell you now. It is the military robot.
The military robot.
Move the robot once, or choose a corridor adjacent to the robot and roll a burst die. Oh, so he kills other things. Cool. Deal hits equal to the result in that corridor. If it does get a 4 as well, you place a malfunction marker on the robot.
He's sick.
Oh, wow, that's cool. So we've got like all the different tops for all the different robots. Loving it.
I'm also going to flip
Cool,
my
man.
ammo for my burst.
Okay, yeah, nice one. So yeah, I'm actually going to move out of that room. I will go back there once I'm loaded up with enough cards. How the hell are we going to get rid of fire? Yeah, okay. Well, if I'm snaking my way back down here,
Yeah,
you could come through there.
Right?
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. So I'm going to move out of that room. I'm just going to pay 1 card. I'm not moving securely because I feel like I'm bloody,
Yeah.
immortal at the moment. Into here.
So you're going there?
Yes, please.
I mean, okay. So that is a exploration. Dun 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 dun. A, B, or C, and this is technically now a B.
B, yeah.
It is the server room.
Oh, we needed that.
I think we do.
We
don't
need a data token. Yeah.
So
Sweet.
shit. So data token and data token. Explore all of this. We are so close to being
By the lander for once.
fucked because we've got 9 turns before the lander comes.
Yeah, but we've got cards that can bring the lander down.
You do. I don't.
You don't. Okay. Well, I need to use those then. That's fine. But also, we need to check if it's active or inactive. The turrets. So
yes, and that's in B, isn't it?
I think so. I can't remember which room it was. So there's 1 going here. There's 2 shadow markers there. That one doesn't exist. Close all doors around this room. There aren't any. Resolve a hazard. I don't.
You don't because you've got your perimeter security device.
I love that thing.
I mean, a recon with the perimeter security device does make a lot of sense, right?
I think so. That's epic.
This mini is leaning over quite a lot. No, he's supposed to lean
Is it?
because he's standing on that.
His base isn't really fitting.
There's
very
something
well,
to note about these minis, though, right? This is something I noticed yesterday when we was packing up. Because this room is so hot, you know, let's say it's between, with these lights that we've got on, probably between 25 and 30 degrees.
Oh, I reckon it's closer to 30.
When I'm packing these minis up, they are actually getting quite soft.
Yeah.
That's just something to note, right? If you're in a hot climate, to be careful with your minis because they might start melting.
Yeah. So I have to lose an oxygen now, but I am in the server room, so that's good. And
you moved through a shadow marker.
I did, yep. Thank you.
Ghouls!
Okay.
Place 2 ghouls in the corridor.
Corridor.
All right, so I take it all back. The 1 does not help at all.
In this one?
Yeah.
Okay. The 1 does not help at all, does it?
No,
No.
that doesn't seem like it.
That's all right. I still think we're in a pretty good position for bloody turn 1, eh?
Yeah, don't say that.
That was my first action, but I only have 1 card, so I'm passing.
Yeah, well,
I'm going to lose. No, I've already lost the oxygen, so it's fine. Yeah.
I have passed.
Okay, so it's done.
Can't
We're
believe
done.
you didn't put oxygen on. Okay.
I will. I just need to sort it out first.
Intruders burning, intruder attacks, so they were good for that. Event card resolution. The first event of the evening. What is it going to be? It is going to be the reactors are overheating. All intruders in every corridor move.
So one of them lands on me, right?
He's going to attack.
He's going to attack me.
And what's
I
he
don't
going
have
to
a
do to you?
secure marker.
He is going to give you some blood hunger.
If it's a ghoul.
Lose 1 health. If you're injured or heavily injured,
I'm
and
not.
you don't have any serious wounds, gain a serious wound.
I'm okay.
You're good, yeah?
Good. So you're going back to the event, reactor overheating.
All intruders in every room move. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
If a malfunction marker is in the cooling system room or the reactor, activate auto destruction. Damn,
Wow.
we don't. Then place a malfunction in those rooms and reshuffle the event deck. So
Ooh.
that's the first event getting reshuffled straight away. So
What is going on in the chat? To quote Frankenstein's monster, fire bad. Speaking of murdery robots, I've watched the first 6 or 7 episodes of Murderbot on Apple TV. I've never heard of it. Life B is AA control.
yeah.
Okay.
Right, bag development. It is me. What is it going to be? A spectre. Add 2 king tokens to the bag already. Kings are in.
Okay.
Player change. Draw your cards. Move that time track.
Yeah. I think Burgoyne's right. I think my oxygen should have gone down 1 more to 5 because, yeah, that makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's bizarre. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I've got an infection, that's why.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I wondered why I had an extra card in there. It's an infection.
Well, yesterday you had like 20 cards in your deck and they were all infections.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going first this time. Well, I've got a flipping intruder in there with me, a Sangrevore ghoul. Have I got anything that can help me? I've got the scouting one, but that's not going to help me right now. So basically the ones that help me attack. Well, to be fair, my assault rifle, after shooting, you may spend ammo to shoot the second time at the same intruder. I might try that if I can't kill him the first time. I think that would be fine. I'm going to use rest. So I'm going to shoot normally,
Yep.
but then this weapon says if I shoot, I could spend ammo to shoot again, which is pretty nice. So I'm not going to get him on the first one unless it's crit. No. So I'll spend that ammo and it's completely gone to shoot the second time. So I guess I had another...
What oxygen you want? You should be on 4 oxygen.
Should I?
Yeah.
Okay. It's because I can't breathe in this room. Oh.
Ammo, damn it.
Well, I haven't got any ammo there anyway, so does nothing happen?
No.
Oh, that sucks. Okay. Oh, I'm going to have to use my tag belt. I've got to reload already.
Where did you spend ammo? After
Because
shooting, you may
spend ammo to shoot a second time.
So
and I did it, and I got shitty rolls for both of them. I know. So I'm going to have to use my tag belt.
No, we got the acrylic tokens. We played them yesterday, but we're just going back to the cardboard because we reboxed it up.
I'm just going to use my med pack and reload that. That sucks.
Give yourself oxygen as well.
I know.
As in use your oxygen.
Use my oxygen? I could do. Yeah, I could do. Yeah, that's not a bad shout. And I've got nothing now. So I'm up to 7, but that's the end of my turn, so I'm back down to 6. God's sake.
We need that life. Well, we don't need life support on it, which would be nice, right? I'm thinking that sprinklers control is a really nice room to get in. Then you can discard all that fire.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Well, you just need to move into here.
I'm gonna use obstinate to move.
Yeah, I think so. That's a good shout.
I'm just not even careful moving, risking it, aren't we?
Hopefully, we shouldn't have any unexplored corridors in A after you've done that.
Exploration.
That one, yeah.
It is A, B, or C, so we are in now B, right?
Yeah.
It is a B, and it is the life support B.
Yay! Amazing. Oh, go on, you can do it.
I can fit it in.
Ooh.
Corridor.
One up there, one there, and one shadow marker up there.
2 shadows in there. It is malfunctioning.
Oh, of course it is.
I do have to close all doors around the room.
Okay. Damn. That's it. Yeah, that's it. So that card can
First
go.
action. I got nothing to repair.
Yeah, that sucks. I do in my hand, but I'm miles from you. I could come down to you.
Oh, I need to turn that on.
You do need to turn it on, but I don't know how you're going to get repairs. Do you have one in the rest of your deck somewhere?
I can't remember if I have.
You must do, right? I think repairs is like a universal card for everyone. Is it not? Well, why don't you just wait for the next set of cards to come in your hand, go there, get rid of all the fire, and then come back there, because I'm going to go back up to life support A.
I think I need to do something. I can't use the room, and I can't do anything in this, and we don't need to go this way.
No, we don't.
We've found the life support.
Yeah.
We've got the server room.
I need to pick up a data
We
token.
can get life support on an A.
Yeah, but getting rid of the fire would be super helpful.
So I can use the room, but I can't because it's knackered. Discard 1 action card to draw 2 items from the item deck of your choice. You may keep 1. I'm going to actually use that first.
Okay, yeah, sure.
So I'm going to get rid of Desperate Attack, and I'm going to use Always Prepared to draw 2 items from 1 item deck. And I love the idea of being able to repair. So I'm going to grab 2 of these. Nice. So I can discard a malfunction marker.
Yes.
So I'm going to take some duct tape.
Amazing. Herb begins like, you have all you need. Gunnery room to kill any intruders, including Queen. You have military robot to shoot too. Time to dig in. And now for mission task, you don't need to explore anything else. Any more exploring is suspicious.
Yeah, all right. It is.
Which is a brilliant, yeah, I love that. That's great.
All right, so that's my 2. I've gone down in oxygen. I've got 2 cards left. Your go.
Okay.
So I won't be able to turn on life support in the next go.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm still stuck with this bastard. Oh, I kind of don't want to get rid of these cards. So I'm going to use sprint to just shoot at him. I really would love to just kill this bastard. So, and then I could burst into the other corridor. Because I want to pick up a data token. Mm-hmm. So if I want to, I can spend ammo to shoot a second time.
2, yeah, smashed it.
Amazing.
Good job.
Cool. Bye-bye. And then I could use these 2 cards. It's all I've got left.
To gain a data
to
token.
gain a data token.
And that allows you to use the robot as well, right?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I forgot. Can you use a data token to remotely control him from anywhere?
I think so.
Is that how it
It's
works?
the equivalent of being next to him, I think.
Okay.
I think it is.
Can someone confirm? Because I think we remember that.
Is the data token the equivalent of you having a remote access to the robot, so you still have to pay 2 action cards, or do you only pay 1 action card if you've got the server token for the robot?
Well, I'm going to use those 2 cards. I'm going to pick up a data token, and I'm going to lose oxygen. I can't pass yet because, yeah, I'm going to have to do that next time around. So, losing all the oxygen here.
Do we even need life support on B?
I mean,
at this point,
what else have we got to do? There are no unexplored corridors in Section A. There are none. We've done that.
We've done it.
The data token
We've got.
Must escape using the lander.
Data token makes using the robot from a computer room cheaper by 1. So if you're in a computer room and you have a data token, you just pay 1 card.
Okay.
So you can literally use it in there and kill everything.
Okay. Well, I need to be bringing the lander. Well, how do we check if it's active or inactive in the turrets? I know I'm always asking, I'm always forgetting. So you could do that.
I need to get this.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I won't be able to do it in this turn.
This round, that's fine. That's fine.
All right, so that's me, right? So I am going to use distraction to use the duct tape to get rid of the knackered life support.
Well done. Good stuff.
Good stuff indeed. Drop that in there as well. And I've got 1 card left. I think I'm gonna...
So you've turned on the oxygen in section?
No, I've just...
You've looked at the anti-aircraft tokens?
No, I've just repaired it.
You've repaired it, okay.
I've repaired it.
I just wondered why you put that in there.
Because that's the oxygen.
Okay.
And I'm going to secure that room with my last card.
Secure it?
No, I'm not. Actually, I'm just going to pass. I'm going to keep this card.
Okay.
I'm down to 2 oxygen.
And I have to pass because I've got no cards left, so I'm down to 4. We could do with turning those on because it's going to be a while since, even if I use my card to bring it down, it's still going to be a while.
Oh, we might pull in that event that is like if you're in an unsecured room.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's it, right?
Yeah.
Intruders burning, intruder attacks, no. Event card resolution, second event of the evening. It seems to be too quiet.
I know.
Long live the king. All intruders in every diagonal room move. If the king is alive, add all king tokens to the bag.
Oh, shit.
He's got wind of it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Each character with an infection in hand gains a serious wound. I don't.
I don't.
Each character in a room without a secure gains an infection.
No way! I get an infection as well.
And I know that is an infection, so I'm just shuffling 2 infections together.
Shit.
I don't want these infection cards in my hand. I'm going to have to get rid of them. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I know. That's something we didn't really think about, eh? Damn. Okay.
That's it. Bag development.
Bag development,
yeah.
It's the king.
Amazing. Bag development. Activate the king. If not possible, place him in the room with the highest number.
Shit. Okay.
Shit. That might be you. It might be me.
I'm 20, you're 19, so it's me.
What's the hibernatorium?
Oh wait, is it any room that's the highest? That's 18, 15, 16, 8, 6,
It's
19,
you.
01.
Shit.
It's me.
Shit, the queen is out.
Okay, that's fan-bloody-tastic. Damn.
An attack, right?
It's going to attack me, yeah.
The king's marking, although it's the queen. Lose 2 health and gain a tainted blood.
Oh.
You do lose 2 health, but you are going to gain.
Tainted blood.
blood. So you've got...
Yeah,
I'll
you've
pop
got
this
them
up on the
here, don't
screen.
you? Tainted blood. Which one is it?
Dark Vision.
Okay, I'll just bring it up. Hang on. Christ. Whispers in my head guide me through the darkness better than any light ever could. Action. Discard 1 extra action card. Flip this card to peek at the top shadow card, then you may move.
Okay.
Is that like
That's your tainted
useful?
blood. Maybe.
Maybe.
Because
It's not as exciting as some of the other ones we've had. But there you go, that's tainted blood. So you don't put it in your hand or anything, you just sort of keep it nearby. And yeah, if you want to use it, you can. Yeah, just pay its cost.
Dark Vision. All right. So give us a player.
Player change. Turn down. I'm in the shit now. I've got an infection. Christ.
I've got 2 in my hand.
My infection card. Only in the cooling system room. Activate the auto-destruction procedure. Return this card to the infection deck. Oh my god. Where's the cooling system room? Is that even in... Is that in C? The cooling system room. To get rid of this, I'd have to go to the cooling system room.
B, I think, cooling system.
It's in B. But we haven't got it.
Not yet.
Oh, I can't get rid of it then.
So I've got From Darkness. Choose a character in your section. Place 1 shadow in each corridor adjacent to that. I might actually do that because that's not awful.
What was it? I wasn't listening.
Choose
sorry.
a character in your section. Place 1 shadow marker in each corridor adjacent to that character.
Yeah,
I could choose you. I could choose me.
I could deal with that.
Or Terrifying Audience, which is great. No, it's good. A character of your choice in your room resolves a hazard, but you don't.
A character of your choice in your
Yeah,
room.
so I just need to get to you, and then I can give you that. You don't resolve the hazard because of your perimeter defense.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you could do that.
It's pretty sick, right?
I'm in trouble with this king on me though. Damn.
All right.
Shit.
That
So it's
tainted
you
blood
first.
is it's an upgraded move action if you think about it. So you can actually look at what you're going to be moving through.
True. Yeah, that makes sense. Then you may move. Yeah.
Time advanced, yeah.
Yep.
All right. So I need to turn life support on, right?
You totally do.
Give us a little bit of
Yeah.
oxygen. So
I might be there a while fighting this king off.
oh damn it! Those infection cards really screw you
she
over.
only ignores hazards from exploration cards, not from other sources. Whenever you
whenever you
discover a new room.
yeah.
No, thanks
Nice one.
again. The king of rules.
So I need to get rid of 2 cards. Actually, no.
What do you mean actually no?
Choose a character in your section.
What is this? Are you looking at an infection card?
No, yeah. Place 1 shadow marker in that each corridor adjacent to that character.
So yeah, you're going to do that.
I'm not going to do it to you because that's bad. I'm going to choose me.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to place a shadow in every corridor
To get rid of that card.
to get rid of this card.
That might be the first time you've actually got, any of us have got rid of an infection card.
You return it to the infection deck, so I'm assuming you just shuffle it back in, right?
Yeah.
So that's shuffled. Got rid of the card. That is an action though, right?
It is, yeah.
Shit. Second action.
Use 2 cards.
I think I'm going to have to use vents and duck and cover to turn on the oxygen in B.
Woohoo! Turning it on. Love it.
And then,
well done.
yeah, and I also have to check anti-aircraft while I'm here.
But it says or. So
Yeah, but
you have to use 2 cards
yeah,
again
exactly.
to look
I
at
can't do it
anti-aircraft
yet
tokens.
because I've got tainted
Yeah.
blood, the infection.
Shit, okay. Is that you done?
That is me done, but
All
we
right.
don't lose oxygen. You've got a terrible situation.
I know. Shoot or burst, you may re-roll the first roll, you must accept the second result. And I've got apocalyptic vision, I've got an infection in my hand, which I can only do in the cooling system room. Okay, well, I'm going to probably use taking aim then. I'm not really... I mean, I do have this on my weapon, though. After shooting, I may spend ammo to shoot a second time. I mean, hopefully... Oh, we haven't put a marker up there for the king.
Ah, yeah.
So,
The queen.
yeah, I'm going to use taking aim. So
what's taking aim?
Shoot or burst. You may re-roll the first roll. You must accept the second result. And I'll probably use my assault rifle where I can spend ammo to shoot again at the same intruder. And hope that I don't get 2 shit rolls.
So you don't want to move. You want to shoot it.
Yeah.
Because you might be stuck for a whole another round with him.
Well, I want to try.
Do it.
I want to try.
So apply the hit.
He's not got much to
Apply
walk around. Well, no, it's you do it up there, don't you?
Applying the hit.
Yeah.
Come on,
Please
a 1.
give me a good
No, I can't
roll.
get 1.
A
You got a
crit!
crit! Boom, all the way up there, crit.
Yes. Okay, amazing.
Discard 3 additional cards.
Okay, sweet.
Remove all hits from all ghouls and blood spectres in the facility, and that is it.
They don't have any, so he doesn't move.
He doesn't repel.
Shit. Okay.
That was good.
Does that mean I can still use my assault rifle just to shoot a second time?
What is it? Spend ammo to shoot a second time? Well, what should read it out?
Yeah, after shooting, you may spend ammo to shoot a second time
Do
at
it
the same
again.
intruder.
Do it again.
Yeah. So spending
Go on.
ammo.
Sign the hit.
Yeah.
Come on, another crit. Another crit.
Yeah, right.
It's a 4. Damn
no,
it. All right.
okay. So that was my first action. Oh my god. I haven't really got anything else to help me. Rest.
What, to shoot?
To shoot again.
Don't rest.
Yeah. Put that up.
He's up to 2. 2 or a crit.
Come on.
It's a 3.
And get to shoot again if I
Spend your ammo.
spend my ammo.
Another hit.
Yeah.
He's on 3.
Come on.
It's a 3.
3.
Nice.
I crit him.
Boom. Discard 1 additional card. Each character with a tainted blood places 1 shadow marker in each adjacent corridor.
Oh wow, okay.
I don't have a tainted blood.
I do. So I will do that.
And he doesn't move again.
I know.
She doesn't move again.
There.
She's not taking any of your shit.
I know. There, and there. Oh Christ, okay. I lose and no, I don't lose oxygen because she turned it on.
It's
yeah. Good stuff. King does not flinch. Is it a king or a queen here? I don't actually know.
It's a queen.
Is it a queen?
Look
I'm
at
not
the,
sure. That looks male.
she's got the boobies.
Where?
Look at the boobies.
Where?
She's covering her boobies up.
No, I think that's a king.
She's shy.
I think that's a king.
That's a queen.
It's not.
Yeah, it's alternative queen.
I'm going to look at the box.
Can't you spend ammo twice to shoot thrice? You could spend ammo
No,
twice.
it's a queen.
Yeah, you can. I don't think there's a limit on
I
it.
don't have any ammo left on that gun though, so
But you can tack in.
I could. I'm going to have to go to the lander soon and get some supplies.
Well, you've got that military robot there, remember? Pretty sick.
Oh yeah, why don't I use that to kill the queen?
But you have to be in the corridor, I think. Bursting corridors, doesn't it?
Roller burst die. Yeah. Okay.
I
Well,
don't know what
that
to
could
do.
be a plan.
I mean, I can move to the sprinklers, but I also want to check anti-aircraft, and I've got a tainted blood. Well, I've got an infection.
Yeah.
So I might actually... I love my move quietly. Move to a discovered room without making a noise roll.
Okay.
So sprinklers is where I
Well,
could
we don't
move.
do noise rolls in this game for Sangrevores, so does it mean that you don't put down any shadow markers? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. So move quietly, move to a discovered room without making a noise roll.
But for Sangrevores, you don't make a noise roll.
I reckon in this, you don't make a noise roll. So do I still put the shadow markers down, or do I ignore it with this card, right?
I think you ignore them with this card. I don't. Otherwise, there's no perk to that card at all.
No, it's just move to a discovered room.
Yeah. Because when you move to a discovered room in the Sangrevores, you add 1 shadow marker to every corridor apart from the one you've moved through. So surely it means that you don't.
Yeah, I'm going to use it that I don't.
What do you guys
But
think?
it's useless against Sangrevores. I mean, maybe it is, but maybe it isn't. It's just another one of those little rules, isn't it? I think I'm just going to... Do I want to burst? Is it a waste of time, bursting?
What, bursting?
I don't like that.
Yeah, I mean, you could burst that to be safe, to be fair.
To be safe, to be fair.
Yeah. Why not? And then you should go to the sprinklers control and turn all the fire off.
Yeah. Well, I need to look for anti-aircraft, which is why I'm
Oh,
hanging around.
yeah. Okay, well, burst in the corridor opposite you on the right and just stay there.
But then I'll lose ammo, and I could knacker my gun up by doing that. So I don't really want to do that. I think I'm actually going to pass.
Really?
No, I'm going to pay 1 to secure that room.
What, just a secure token in
Yeah,
there?
please.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to pay 1 health to get rid of this card.
Well, you put it in your discard pile, you know.
Yeah.
I wish we could get rid of them that easily.
And it's your go.
All right. Flipping infection cards. Rubbish. I mean, I'm going to do a cheeky evade to the robot.
To the robot? Are you sure? I
Well,
mean,
because
might be a good
I
shout.
like the idea of maybe the queen might follow me into that corridor, and then I could use military robot to shoot it.
Yeah, all right, I like the idea. Good shout.
So I'm going to use secure to evade, but I'm also going to end up moving through a shadow
Why are you using
marker.
secure to evade? You could literally
'Cause I've
secure
got-
the hibernatorium.
Oh, okay. I'll use search instead then.
You can't search the hibernatorium.
Okay. So remember, I'm moving through a shadow marker.
So shadow coming
and
into
I'm
play.
evading the king, which is queen. Sorry.
So you place a shadow marker in every space apart from the one you move through.
Yeah. So that one.
And the attack.
That one.
What's
that
he going to
one.
do? He's going to do a head grab. Is he going to do a head grab? Oh, yeah, he is actually. He's going to do a head grab. If you're heavily injured, you die.
Oh.
Otherwise, gain a serious wound and
Oh
infection.
no! A serious wound. That's not a good
Infection.
time.
And a serious wound is your legs.
No. The make a move action from a room with an intruder costs you 1 action more.
But we have
That's
a surgery.
hilarious.
We do have surgery
Yeah. Okay. And now I'm injured, which kind of sucks.
with a queen on the way.
And now you do a shadow card for me.
Yeah, shadow. And it is a 1, and it is strike. Resolve a hazard. Damn it, you can't stop it. You have to.
Yeah, because it's not when I discovered a new room. Okay, that's fine. So,
Oh, I didn't even get a chance to do that. Secure.
Spectre.
Spectre's in the room.
Okay, with me. There we go. And I do get attacked because there's no secure in there.
Whispers.
Okay.
Gain 1 infection.
Oh, not another one. It's happening to me today.
Place the blood spectre back into the pool.
Yeah, so this is what we were hoping would be shown yesterday when we played this game live, because the game we played before, we had a lot of the spectres landing on us, doing something, and then buggering off the board, which is totally different to anything else, I think, that we've had.
But Gern's made a good point. Don't forget about you can choose your mission cast to get extra cards at the minute,
That's true. Yeah, that is a good point.
which might be beneficial at the minute for you.
Yes,
Maybe.
maybe.
I don't know.
Well, then I have to decide what I'm going to do. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna try. So you close your eyes.
Close my
I'm gonna
eyes.
show them the one I'm gonna go for. So that's my one. You can pop that back in the pile, and I get to draw that. Well, I meant to shuffle this because I've just put an infection card in there. And I'll probably draw 3 infection cards, knowing my luck. So put that onto there. 1, that's all right. 2, that's all right. 3, oh, lucky me. I've got 2, I think, though, in my decks.
Yeah, we got that bigger. We sorted that.
Yeah. So okay. Now I'm in that room with that robot. That queen is kind of close to me. Shoot first, move through an empty corridor. Well, none of them are really empty at the moment. May shoot or burst at any point. No, I don't want to do that. Move cautiously to a discovered room. Again, does that mean I wouldn't put shadow markers down?
What's that?
Scouting, move cautiously to a discovered room.
No, we'll move cautiously.
Does that mean that this doesn't work with the Sangrevores
No,
either?
it means that you don't resolve a shadow
Okay.
when you walk through them.
Oh, but when you move to your discovered room,
Basically, you're paying 1 to move cautiously instead of 2.
No, I don't understand that.
Move cautiously, you pay 2 cards. Right?
Yeah. But hear my actual question.
Yeah.
In Sangrevores, when
Yeah.
you move to a discovered room,
Yeah.
you put shadow markers around everything apart from the one you've
Not
moved
if you move
through.
cautiously, you don't. You do, but you don't resolve the shadow marker card when you walk through it.
Yeah.
So you can pay 1 instead of 2 to not have to pull out a shadow card.
So are you saying that moving cautiously only affects you walking through a corridor that already has them in? It doesn't have any effect on you placing new
No,
shadow
you still
markers
place
down?
them. You still place
Yeah,
them.
so...
What's the other option in that?
Or move through an unexplored corridor and resolve an exploration sequence, then you get to take items, basically.
Well, it's pretty good. Then for each item icon in your room, draw 1 of the corresponding type. You may keep 1 of them and discard. So it's like a quick search as well.
Yeah. Are you going to go to Sprinkles?
And I'm going to check for anti-aircraft. Then
Yeah.
my mission is to get to Sprinkles and turn off all this fire.
Yeah, because...
Which is good for you,
I
'cause
want to
you're
get
near
to
A.
that and turn that on.
And I'm going to need oxygen in A as well. But you might die.
I might die?
Well, I'm not saying you might die, but you need to go through 3, which you won't have to resolve with scouting. But you will. There is fire there, and I'm going to take...
Yeah, I don't want to move into the one with fire, to be honest.
Well, not yet. Not until I turn it off, right?
And the surgery room, I can discard a serious wound, so I'll need that at some point, I think. I don't know what to do. I might just hang there for a minute, maybe get rid of those shadow markers, because if there's one more, there's another enemy.
You got the tack belt on the robot as well.
Oh, okay, yeah. Is that an action for me to take?
Yeah,
those
it's just
from him?
tack belt, tack gear token action.
Tack belt. Yeah, why don't I do that? I need to use chain of command, really, don't I?
And you can secure that room as well. So you can use tack belt and secure.
All right, I'll secure the room. So two secure markers in there.
Why? Have you got a card that has secure the room for 2?
Yeah.
Sweet, nice, good job.
And then I kind of want to keep chain of command because I want to use it in a minute. Because I think every time it comes into my hand, I should totally move the lander.
Because I'm going to be checking for a lander soon, so I can turn the AA off.
All right.
Or will I?
I'm just going to use scouting. I want to use the other cards. I'm going to burst at that corridor
Yeah.
because I just don't want it to turn into something else.
So you're not going to use tack belt?
I will. Oh no, I have to do that first. Oh, for fuck's sake. So yeah, okay, fine, tack belt. So I'll take his stuff. I'll put that in there.
Might as well use the oxygen. Might as well.
Yeah,
buff yourself
I
up.
could put that in there. Yeah.
Not bad, not bad.
Okay. Oh, that's my 2 turns.
Righty-o.
I'm in a place with oxygen, so don't lose any. That's good.
Do I take my objectives now just so that I get extra cards?
Oh yeah, burst with the robot. Begun, you're so right. Save your ammo. Yeah, I'll burst that corridor in. Oh, sorry, I'm not looking.
Right, yeah, I mean, they're my 2 options. I mean, maybe that one, but it's an effort. I think I'm actually going to do that, believe it or not, because it sort of seems logical to me. So can I move that down to 2? Mm-hmm. I take 2, is it 2?
Yeah, it's 2.
Are they going to be infections? No, they're not. Oh, sweet, that's great. I can use the room.
Ah!
Oh, I like that. Always prepared, use the room. So I'm going to check AA.
Are you going to keep it a secret from me?
What it was that, right? So...
Am I not meant to be not looking?
well, I definitely switched it. I didn't switch it. I'll tell you that. I did not switch it.
All right.
Do you want to know what it is?
Well, you lied to me anyway.
It's inactive.
How can I believe you?
Well, you just put trust in this fellow human being, right? We're going through a lot
Well, it's
together.
like when you keep telling me what to do with my turns, I should start going, no, think for yourself, because he might be just like totally trying to screw you over.
Trust in the process. So that's my first action. Got weak spot, deal 1 hit to an intruder, then shoot a melee attack it.
No one knew you for that.
No, but I can move potentially into the sprinkles.
Yeah. Turn the fire off.
I've got a lot around me, and I might draw a hazard, and I might be fucked on that last go with no cards as well.
You're going to pass again, stay in your little safe life support control room.
I mean, it is secured, isn't it?
Yep.
Which is nice. I think I'm actually going to pass. I'm actually going to... Yeah, I'm going to pass.
You're going to keep that in your hand,
I'm
though?
going to keep the weak spot in my hand.
All right.
I could secure it again, but it feels a bit pointless.
So if I'm in the same room with a robot and I want him to burst for me to save my ammo, as Burgun put...
It's one action card.
It's just one action card. That's what I
Yeah,
wanted
one
to know.
action
Brilliant.
card. Deal hits equal to the result in the corridor. If you get the crit, you have to place a malfunction marker on the robot.
All right,
So where are you aiming? This way?
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Deal one hit.
That sucks.
Good roll.
That was rubbish. And then I'm going to use chain of command to move the lander
Nice one.
up.
That's
one.
good.
I need to make my way to the lander to get some more flipping tack belt stuff. I've completely run out.
Yeah, we do need to make a way. All right. We're in a good position-ish.
Yeah, that's touch wood.
But you're the only
Fingers
person that can move that lander down. I can't help you with that.
crossed. Well, I'm passing.
I'm passing, you're passing. Intruder's burning. No. Intruder attacks. Fortunately for us, no. Event card. We've both got secure tokens as well, so that
might be good.
Madness and chaos. All intruders in every diagonal room move, then every intruder in every room moves. Boom.
Nice.
Place a malfunction marker in each room, adjacent to a corridor with at least 3 ghouls.
No, that we don't have any.
In each corridor with at least 3 ghouls, replace 1 ghoul with a blood spectre.
Nope.
Good.
Nope.
That ended. Bag development.
Dennis, that's such a big question. So far, any difference with 2.0 beyond cosmetic? Any new objectives? New character cards? I saw that Soldier can shoot now. I mean, look, we're not like everybody else that knows the entire PDF rulebook off by heart, if I'm honest. Like, we went through some of the changes that we noticed in our unboxing. So I don't know if you've seen that video that we put up a couple of days ago. If you haven't, check it out. But I think Burgun's probably the right person to ask, really.
Burgun's the dude, he knows everything.
He's the one
about
in the
rules
know.
and
He's noticed already a couple of changes in some cards and some starter items for characters. I would say some of the designs have been refined. Some spelling errors have been corrected. Some contradictions have been corrected, but
more contradictions have
more
occurred
have
as
arrived
well.
in Sangrevores, weirdly. So yeah, I mean, for me personally, not a massive difference.
There's more objectives, I think, anyway.
We haven't looked at them yet, though, have we?
No, I think. Anyway, bag development.
Go on then.
Hit me on a cliffhanger then. The hand was in the bag.
His hand was in a bag.
It's the king.
Oh no. Oh shit.
That was so sorry.
Oh no, I didn't want him in the room with me. I wanted to burst that in with the robot. You've just ruined it.
He's in the room with you.
You've ruined it.
There
but
are secure
oh,
tokens.
thank God you told me to do that.
I can't reach that.
Oh my God. Not okay.
Oh, he's knocked
He's
it
knocked the
over.
robot over. It's all happening in the hibernatorium. There's a little party going on. Shit, I really didn't want him in there.
Damn it, I'm so sorry. Starting player change.
Fuck.
Here you go.
It's exactly what I did not want to happen.
Draw action cards and time advance.
And I've got an infection in my hand already, which I can't get rid of just yet. So, you've put me in the shit, babe.
Yeah, sorry.
What have you done?
I didn't mean to.
I've got 2 infection cards in my hand. One of them, Hypnotic Rule. Only in a room with another character. Each character in that room discards all their action cards, except infections,
Shit.
from their hand. Return this card to the infection deck. And the other one is about the bloody cooling system, which I'm never going to shift. Oh no, I've got 3. I've got 3 in my hand. This is where it gets really crap. Blood Sacrifice. Only in a room with another character. Lose 1 health to place this card in the discard of the other character.
I don't fancy being in the same room as you.
Well, I might have to make an appearance because I'm not going to be doing very well to have 3 of these in my hand.
Move, then you may spend 1 oxygen to move again. Wow, that's good. You could literally get to the sprinkles room if you wanted.
Well, you say that, but to make an invade action from the king, I have to pay an action card more with my stupid leg serious wound.
Okay, so you'd have to pay 2 cards to move 2 spaces, which is pretty good.
Yeah. I don't want to be in the same room as him. I'd rather burst. Oh, for God's sake. That's really messed up my plans. Why do I want to go to the sprinkles room?
Well, I'm thinking you can literally, using that, you pay an extra card because your legs are fucked. You can move once, and then you can spend one more to move again away from 2 rooms away, close to me. And then we can turn off everything. We'll be out of oxygen.
You're so close to that.
Yeah, I can get there. I'm not bothered. I'll get there and turn the oxygen off. We really need oxygen A on because that's where we're going to be hanging around. But I'm
going to try and kill the king again.
Okay.
Oh no, you put it up there. So, right. First roll is probably not going to be a crit.
Crit, come on, crit. It's a 4.
Nope. So if I use my ammo, I can shoot a second time.
Come on, 2 or a crit. It's a 4.
Oh,
you can do it again.
I can do it again, can't I? Fuck it.
3 or a crit, or 2. It's a crit. Yes, good job.
Whoop whoop.
Discard 3 cards.
Okay, yeah.
1, 2, 3. He's got 2 cards left. You've nearly killed the king.
Sick.
Move the round marker 1 space down.
Down? That way? Back or that way?
Down, towards us.
Towards that way?
No, towards us. It never goes back. It comes towards us. 5. 5 for 5.
Are you sure?
Yeah, why would it ever go back?
Well, I feel like it would go forward to give us less time.
Yeah, it comes down towards us. No, that's the lander, darling.
What are you talking
The round marker.
Oh!
Jesus.
I thought that's what I was pointing to that about. Sorry, it's bloody hot in here.
Can't sprint in combat.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You think that'd be the only time you want to sprint?
I didn't repel him though.
No. But he's 2 cards left. You've nearly killed him. And you've got
I'm
no
enjoying
ammo.
that. I know, exactly. I will... If I stay in there,
Fucked.
he's going to attack me.
You've got literally 1 card. And if you evade...
So I can't evade because I don't have the extra card
No.
to do it. So I'm going to have to shoot him one last time. And he's going to attack me.
You can't, you've got no ammo.
Oh no, I can shoot without having ammo.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
You can't shoot without ammo in your gun. Are you mental?
You can...
Come on, everyone.
No,
Don't laugh, everyone.
You use ammo normally for bursts. You don't...
You need ammo in your gun to actually perform a shoot action.
Is that true?
Yeah, of course it's true.
What? I don't know about that.
Yeah, it is.
Round marker down, not playing marker. Yeah, I got that. All right, fine. I'm using my tack belt and I'm reloading, but that's all I can do.
Shit. All right. Well, you did well. Wailing on the king.
I've got nothing left. I need to get to the lander and reload.
Oh, okay,
I have to pass. Look, I've got 3 fucking infection cards. King does not flinch, barely repels in HP deck. Yeah, he's going to attack me next time. Fuck. He might do if you're injured, you die. I might be dead.
I'm going to move into sprinkles, but I might actually cautiously move because there's a lot of stuff happening around there. That I'd create 2 spectres if I moved. Didn't do that.
Yeah, you would.
So
we're playing it as when you cautiously move, you don't add any shadow markers to any corridors when you move.
Yeah.
Is that how we're playing it?
No,
Okay.
no, isn't it? No, you do place them, I think.
Because again, with Sangrevore rules,
I
if
think
you
you
move
do.
into a discovered room, you add shadow markers to every corridor apart from the one you've moved through. So this is my question
with
for
careful
conflicts in
movement.
this room.
You know, even with careful
In this
movement.
expansion,
Yeah, no, you have to. You
do
have
they
to.
mention that in the Sangrevore's
Yeah,
rulebook?
you just don't resolve the
The shadow you're moving through.
I'm just going to double check because we should know this, but
Yeah, but I don't think it actually says.
yeah, if you're moving cautiously, place a secure, do not make a noise roll, and instead place 1 shadow marker in each corridor. So if I move into that room, I am screwed because 2 spectres are going to spawn around me.
Huh, Dennis? So you don't like the acrylic tokens either? You're using the others?
They're all right.
Okay.
They feel great. Visually, they're not as nice as the as these, to be fair.
I prefer the designs on the cardboard ones, personally. And maybe because we've been playing with well, we say that, but you did get acrylic tokens in your pledge. That's going to come when everybody else's gets it delivered. So, you know, you will get those too.
I am going to use obstinate
Yeah.
and desperate attack.
To do what?
Cautiously move into that room. Now I have to place 1, 1, 1.
Yeah.
Not here.
Yeah.
I'm not going to resolve that because I cautiously moved, but that is going to be a
Spectre.
spectre.
That's
that
gonna
one
be
is a spectre,
spectre.
and there's one in each
Okay.
one of those.
Yeah, fair enough.
And there is a secure token in that room.
No.
Oh, there is now, so move cautiously.
Okay. So Spectre. Spectre. There we go. Are you reading what Begurn's written?
Cautious movement is a basic. Maybe we're getting. Yeah.
No, that's not why I'm getting confused. It's just that when you cautiously move in normal retaliation, it means something different because in Sangrevores, you don't actually do that. When you move into a discovered room, you place shadow markers in every corridor around you. So cautious movement kind of doesn't exist in this expansion. In the same way that this bit here, resolving a corridor, doesn't really happen unless you're trying to either get into the escape shuttle,
You do move
the
cautiously.
hibernatorium.
You do move cautiously. It's still the action you're taking.
Yeah, but it just means you don't resolve the shadow you're walking through. Even that, I don't know. Is that written in there?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So you've got 2 spectres on you now.
Yeah, I have. Fucking great. But I'm in a computer room. If you're in a computer room, use the room. Sprinkles. Sprinkles on. Discard all fire from a chosen section.
Well done. All in A. That is super duper helpful. I love that.
Yeah, we got there in the end.
Whoop, whoop. Well done.
So I'm in A now, so I have to lose oxygen.
Yeah, crap.
Shit.
Are you done?
Yeah.
I passed because I've just got bloody 3 infections in my hand. When you pass, you may lose 1 health to discard. Oh, but...
That's 1 for
well,
all 3.
I can't...
You have to shuffle them all back in. You might get them all out.
Exactly. I'm
but
not going to do that.
they're going to be in your hand. If you don't, they'll still be in your hand. It's gross, isn't it?
I hate that. All right, I'm just going to risk it. I think they're all 3 that I have.
You're in such a bad situation
sake, I hate
because you're
that.
now injured with
The king.
probably the king
I
who's going to
know.
attack
I can
you.
only hope that he doesn't draw out if you're injured, you die.
You could literally be dead.
Yep. Yep. So,
I'm going to use tack belt, and I'm going to use distraction, and I'm going to lob a grenade in that room. I'm going to lob a
you've got
grenade
2.
in that room.
Love it.
I'm going to use my oxygen just to go up to
Nice
4.
one.
No, was it 2 for oxygen?
3.
3?
Yep.
So I'm up to 4. And then I'm going to burst this little chap first. Come on, baby.
Come on, get a good one.
He's dead anyway. He's only 1, isn't he?
Yeah. Actually, you're right.
2.
Yeah, so you killed that. Oh, Jesus.
Jesus.
Killed that one.
And that one, he's down as well. See you later, dude.
Well done. Killing 2 spectres like that. Love it.
And I'm going to pass.
Okay. Yeah, I
I'm
don't
losing
blame you.
oxygen down to 3.
I'm passing, but I don't lose oxygen because I'm in B.
Intruder's burning. No, intruder attacks.
Yes, I get the king.
You could be dead.
I could be dead.
You could be dead. Mm-hmm. The king's marking. Lose 2 health and gain a tainted blood.
Oh,
Another tainted blood.
1, 2. Tainted blood.
So the tainted blood you've got now is the command in the dark.
Okay, let me have a look at this. Action, discard an action card. Flip this card to discard up to 2 shadow markers from your section. Place that many shadow markers among any corridors in your section. You may not add a 4th in any corridor. So I get to choose which one I want to be active by placing one on top of the other, right?
Yes. What is that? Flip this card to discard up to 2 from your section. Place that many among corridors in your section, so you can just shuffle stuff
Distribute
around.
them.
Which is pretty
but
good.
I may not add a 4th in any corridor, so I can't convert it into an
But you
intruder.
can clear your path.
Yeah, I'm gonna have that tainted blood. That's fine.
There's the
By
other
me.
one upside down. You need to flip that one upside down.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, blood spectres are drones, so they do take 2 in a corridor.
Oh, they do? Oh, we were asking that. We were debating that the other day. Because it doesn't say, does it, in the rule book? We just assumed that they would be drones.
They say they are drones.
Okay, yeah.
So...
right, yeah, I didn't die. Oh my god, I can't believe it.
And it is the event card on round 5 now, because it got moved up.
Yeah.
Purgatory. I don't think we've seen that one.
No.
They're moving. Boom.
Yeah.
Place fire in each room
with an intruder.
Shit.
For God's sake, we just got rid of it. Isn't that one in my room? Of course, it's my room.
Each character in a room without a secure resolve is a hazard, and luckily
I have one, thank God,
we
and
both
so do
have
you.
them.
Jesus. Oh my God.
Player change.
Bag development.
Oh God, it's you. Don't be the king.
You're not really.
But they're all in there.
Oh shit.
All the kings are in there.
Oh. It's a ghoul.
It's a ghoul, and that is add 2 blood spectre tokens.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh. Okay.
Leave your comments. What are your thoughts so far on Sangrevores? I mean, they're interesting. How different they are, we're not sure yet. I mean, using these cards is useful, but using them when you've got a king or queen on you is not fun. Player change.
Oh my God, it's close
it's
to the
coming
lander.
down. It's so coming down.
So I take that card, whatever that is,
1,
and now I have
2.
to shuffle these and hope I don't get 3 more bloody infection cards in my hand.
You need to leave that room and get to life support and maybe turn it on.
Yeah, I could do that.
2, 3.
I'm also
4,
enjoying the
5.
fact that I've nearly killed it.
Yeah, I know, right? Patience. Weak spot, always prepared, vents, duck and cover. I don't have the infection, which is good.
I hope I don't get 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice. That's good, that's good.
Oh my God. Just shoot the king 4 times, he will die. I'm going to bloody try it.
Yeah, all right.
But you're going first, so I'm going to have to just curb my excitement for a minute.
Well, I could use that computer room again, right? And get rid of the fire that's in your room and the server room.
You could. You could.
I could do that, right?
Yeah.
So duck and cover's good to have. Move quietly is a bit useless. Move quietly is useless, isn't it?
I think it is.
All right, well, that's useless. Vents, discard 1 action card, choose any room in the facility, discard all secure from your room and chosen room, resolve an intruder attack and move to the chosen room. I can literally teleport around the map.
That's why I liked the Survivor.
Yeah, so I could teleport if I needed to.
That's cool.
I mean, I could teleport to life support.
You could. To choose any room in the facility. That's awesome. I think in lockdown she did that too, but it was with any room with a vent.
Yeah, I think for now I'm going to use always prepared, use the room, then all intruders in your room attack you. So I'm going to use sprinkles again and get rid of fire in B.
Lifesaver, thank you very much. Wow, you're just going around like a big fireman putting out all the fires. Amazing.
Second action.
Do you want to teleport to life control?
No, because that's too close to the queen.
Oh, right, yeah. Fair enough. How much oxygen have you got left?
3, right?
Go to the landing zone. Go and stock up.
I mean, I could do.
You're right there. I want to get over there because I've got nothing left in my tack belt.
Do I move cautiously? I think I'm going to use move quietly because that's useless. And... I love weak spot, and vents is really useful at the minute. I think I'm going to use duck and cover to do cautious movement into that.
So you don't resolve the shadow?
I don't resolve the shadow. We stick a shadow marker there and there. Secure token on the landing zone.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's me done.
That's beautiful. I think that's the first time either of us have ever got
back there.
Back to the lander.
I mean, it could explode.
It could explode. Right. It's me and you, king, queen.
Come on, smash it to pieces.
Got 5 cards, no infections in here. Have I got anything good? Shoot or burst. You may re-roll the first roll. Hell
Nice.
yeah.
Well, have you got that mad card where you keep spending ammo?
Yeah, and I've got 1 ammo left on here, so...
Have you got the card in your hand?
What do you mean, card?
The one that you can keep flipping the ammo over and keep shooting him.
That's that one.
Oh, that is that gun. That's not a card.
my
That is the
gun.
gun.
Yeah, it's
okay,
my gun.
do it.
Shoot or burst, you may re-roll the
I think I need to lose
so,
oxygen though. I'm down to 2.
Oh yeah. Can you put a hit marker up for me?
Come on.
So
You need a crit.
I do need a crit.
Crit.
And I may re-roll.
It's a 4. Reroll it.
Yeah.
Crit. It's an ammo.
Ah, shit.
So you've spent an ammo.
Shit.
And to spend it again,
I know.
to do it again, you have to do it.
Yeah, I'm going to do it again.
Hold on a minute. No, don't.
Why not?
Because if you do another shoot action, you could potentially do 2 shoot actions for 1 card. Because this is your last one, right? You're going to have to spend it. Whereas if you don't spend it, you get to do 2 shoots.
So, rest card. Up 1 more. Yep.
Boom. He's on 2. 2 or a crit.
Please don't give me another bloody ammo. Please, please, please.
There's a 3. Spend that last ammo.
Yeah.
A 3, a 2, or a crit. Come on! There's a crit! What you don't want is for this to say,
He doesn't move.
don't discard any cards. Discard 0 additional cards, but we are going to repel the king.
Where does he get repelled to?
Where does he get repelled
It's
to?
going to be to a corridor.
He's going that way, right?
I guess.
Just repel him. Boom.
Do I choose where he goes, basically?
Yeah, I think so. Away from you.
Again, please do Insider because yesterday she screwed you up too quickly. We won't be doing a double bill today, sorry. We've got so much other stuff we need to film. We're not even going to talk about it right now, but we have got a mad amount of stuff.
So you've got 2, you've done your 2 actions,
I have,
right?
yeah, but
So-
I'm in a place of oxygen, so I don't need to...
Oh, well done. Well done. You can now use
I'm
you can
gonna
now use the
military
robot and
Yeah.
smash
I
him
want
to
to smash him.
pieces.
I want to smash him. Thanks, Big and you picked the corridor. Yeah, good to know.
I'm going to use weak spot to use the tack belt. And that is
God, yeah, reload everything, mofo. Can you reload your guns or you've
gain
still got...
any number of tactical gear tokens from the connected slots.
Beautiful. I'm so jealous. I definitely want all that stuff. Goodies, goodies, goodies.
So just go over this. Can I use them as I want? Like, can I gain?
Any number of tactical gear tokens, but you've got to put them in your available slots.
So I can't just use them and keep using them, I guess, no?
You've got to fill up what
I have to
space you've
only
got left.
fill these up. Right?
I would say so, otherwise you'd take the whole lot and put them in a non-existing backpack.
I would. I think I'm going to use...
Anyone would. We don't blame you.
I'm going to take 1 grenade. I'm going to take oxygen, just in case something goes
I'm so
horribly
jealous.
wrong. Grenades are good. I've got ammo. Grenade. Grenade, I think. A grenade, another grenade. So
Beautiful.
So that's me done, and I'm
So
going to
lucky.
spend this last card to secure the landing zone.
With just one secure,
Actually,
yeah?
no, I'm going to...
What?
Yeah, I'm going to spend it. Secure the landing zone.
Before action, you can discard the half-used mag and then fill everything.
Did
It's
you?
a good spot, Began.
So I didn't know that. I will do that. So
Yeah, that's a
discard that.
great idea. Good. How can you see that small? He's got like hawk's eyes. I love that.
All right, I'm going to pass and lose oxygen down to 1.
Costs 2 cards to refill belt from landing zone.
Does it? Did I only pay 1? I paid weak spot.
Yeah, that makes sense because it's like a normal room, isn't it? You
All
pay
right,
2
I
cards,
paid
yeah.
2. I've
Sorry,
used
dude.
it. I then have to go down to 0 oxygen. Because I'm passing, basically. I'm not going to have another go. So that's
But you will be able to get your oxygen back up in a minute, so you'll be all right.
Technically, I'm on 1, but when it comes back around, I have to pass, so...
It's me and you. I'm just gonna bring this robot to face you, you bastard. So I'm gonna use... Now it's funny because I don't have any ammo left.
But you don't need
But
it.
I'm using the robot.
Come on,
and I'm
military.
in the same room as him, so 1 card, right?
1 card. Burst.
Burst.
Don't. You need to smash him. It's a 1. That's another
I'll take
one.
that.
It's another one you rolled for the robot.
Another chance at that.
Come on. That's another
for God's
one.
sake.
Come on. Lucky burst die.
Oh, yeah.
Invoke the lucky burst die.
Yeah, but have you got any cards left?
I don't.
Because I've had 2 actions.
Well, reverse that one. Mulligan.
No,
It's the,
no,
it's
I've
the-
got 1 card left.
it's the only mulligan.
All right, I'll have a mulligan.
Take a mulligan.
All right, fine. Use the lucky burst die.
So the lucky burst die, you have to pay 1 additional
Oh,
card.
see, that sucks. I hate that, though. I hate that. I bet it gives me a 1, for fuck's sake.
There's no 1 on it. It's a 4.
4?
Yeah, you've crit. With the lucky burst die.
Yes.
Discard
yes,
1.
yes.
Each character with tainted blood
I have
places
1.
fire in their room. Place the king back in the pool. What?
Did I... Wait, I killed him,
What?
though. I killed him?
What?
No, but I killed him.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead.
I mean, that was lucky, right? Place him back in the pool.
Jesus Christ.
Well done. You've just killed the king.
I think I've killed the king. I mean, like, that makes sense, yeah? It's not just you've done all that for nothing and he goes back in the pool. You've killed him, right? Right? Yeah?
The king is dead. Long live the king.
Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm worried, though. I'm worried that it just said put him back in the pool. That does...
Wow. No, he's dead.
Is he dead?
Yeah, he's gone.
So
If there are no cards here, remove the queen model and flip the intruder help sheet to the black side. The queen or king is now dead.
Oh, yeah. Woo-woo!
But no, I don't know, Begurn. No, I don't think it was. I think that symbol is to malfunction it.
Yeah.
This was the one that we rolled, and the flat side is the one that we're using for that symbol. And that was not the flat side that was rolled. So I think that's what we discussed on the yesterday's live stream.
What, are you saying the flat side is the crit side?
Unless 4 is all of that.
Yeah, but there isn't actually that 4 symbol at all.
But maybe if you get a 4, it is always that. Because 4 is that. I reckon you're
Again,
right.
I don't know for sure.
We
We have
don't
to
know.
ask the devs.
He's dead, otherwise
He said
he'd be-
otherwise he would be immortal. Good job. Thanks, Crow.
But I think the robot is knackered.
Why's that?
Because I think you rolled the 4.
Oh.
And if you rolled 4 on this, you would have knackered the
Yeah,
robot.
but maybe that's what makes the lucky die lucky
Well,
as well. You don't have the malfunction
It was
problem.
lucky. You killed it. It's done.
I disagree
Robot's
with
dead.
making the robot malfunction.
Robot's malfunctioned.
No.
Just take it. Take it as a win.
I am happy.
Take it as a win. You killed.
I killed the king. The queen. Well, it's weird because they say king and then she's an alternative variant queen, whatever. I'm happy.
What we should now do
I've got no
is
cards left.
shuffle all the king's health cards back in,
Fuck off.
put the king tokens back in, because you just killed his wife. He ain't a happy chap, is
He's
he?
going to be after me with his Stella.
Diana's gone.
Naughty. I've passed because I've run out of cards.
And I've passed, so I am.
On my last card, I got the bastard.
I am.
Hell
I am
yeah.
suffocating.
Victory!
Intruder's burning. No. Intruder attacks. No. Event card resolution. Here we go. This is the 6th event, although it's the 5th. Damaging fire. All intruders in every diagonal room move. Then all intruders in every room move.
Yeah, I can take him on.
Place a malfunction marker in each room with fire.
Oh, hibernatorium. Shit.
In each room with fire, spread through the corridors with the lowest noise value.
Well,
Has to go into life support. Hey, shit.
Okay. Damn.
Each character in a room without a secure resolves a hazard. You've got a secure and I've got a secure. We need that life support on.
We do. We do.
And it's now on fire.
Well, no, it's malfunctioned. Crap.
No, spread fire, not malfunction marker.
Oh. Sorry. Damn.
Yeah, it's on fire.
Well, I kind of prefer that to it malfunctioning. I need to get my health back.
Lose health, fire on the recon.
Yeah. I might die.
Oh, don't die.
I know, right? I know. I thought it was an optional add-on.
Bad development.
Yeah.
Oh, don't die. Don't die. You're so close.
I
You
know.
killed the king.
I know.
It's a ghoul. Add 2 blood spectres to the bag. Bomb bomb. In.
Damn. I mean, I'm heavily injured, so a bad time's going to happen.
Player change. Draw your cards. And now you're going to get a load of infection cards.
Probably.
Move that time track.
Oh, crap. Is there anything that can give me some life around here?
Surgery room.
The life support
No.
will.
Life support. What do you mean?
Well, I'll
They
get
won't give
one
you-
green item in there, potentially.
Yeah. Sprinkles.
Sprinkles.
Give you one green item. Or the landing zone, right?
Yeah, I need to get to the land zone, but it will take me ages to get there.
Well, you're so fucked. It's your go.
I feel like I need to get to the landing zone, otherwise I'm going to die. I'm going to die.
Well,
I'm heavily injured.
Have you got sprint?
Oh. Wait, what was I doing? No. Yeah, that was the action, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm hot and bothered. I've got no ammo, no oxygen, nothing. Got nothing.
You need to get to the landing zone.
Got bloody infection. Scouting, secure, shoot first. No.
Shoot first is good.
Move through an empty corridor. None of them are empty.
Well, that's empty.
I'm going to be moving into fire.
Mm.
I'm not going to be
Well, you can burst him, move, and move. They're secured.
Maybe.
And they get to the landing zone, and then while you're at the landing zone, heal the fuck out of you. You might get hazards, remember?
Yeah.
But no, you won't. You won't draw a hazard on them, because you don't draw hazards. So you just need to get through that tit.
Yeah, I think you're
and make
right.
a beeline to the landing zone and just stack up on health.
But if this shoot first, move through an empty corridor, it's not...
He's not empty, so you can't use that.
It's not empty, I can't use that. So I'm just going to burst with that then. Fuck it. Oh, I can't. I've got no ammo.
Shit.
I'm fucked.
No, but you can move twice. Life support, surgery room.
Yeah, and I have to take a shadow card.
Yeah, well, that's the risk you're going to have to take.
I think that's going to be what I do. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Come on.
So... move cautiously to a discovered room.
Nice. Yeah.
Should I use that?
So scouting.
So I don't take the shadow card after all.
So moving cautiously through where are you going?
To that room.
Yeah.
So I negate that.
Yeah, you negate that.
All right.
So you place shadow in those two corridors.
Yeah. Okay. And now I'm actually gonna suffer one for the team and do 2 cards to turn on life support.
You're turning it on?
Yeah.
Are you sure? If you get to the land...
Well, you'll die otherwise.
Well, I've got an oxygen here for 3.
You do?
We only need to last 2 rounds.
All right. I thought you had no oxygen.
I don't think we need oxygen.
All right. I'm gonna use... You sure?
I bin it off. I'm at the landing
All
zone.
right.
I can get oxygen, you can get oxygen together, and I've got 3 in my belt.
What else can I use to move? Secure. I want to keep chain of command in case I want to bring that... Well, maybe I don't need it. It's only 2 away.
2 away.
Okay.
We need to open that door somehow.
If I move
that
cautiously again,
yeah,
I don't do that shadow either.
You don't do that shadow, but you do place that.
Okay.
Did you move cautiously into that room?
Yeah.
So you place a secure token.
Oh, I do? And this one I've just moved into.
And place a secure token.
Okay, and I might be able to... I don't even have search. I do lose oxygen now, don't I? Because there's no oxygen in A. There we go.
What oxygen are you on?
I'm on 6. I mean, I'm all right. If I can get to the lander, I'll be sorted.
I need to open that door for you. Do you have anything to open doors? You've got demolition,
I think
haven't
I
you?
do in my hand somewhere, but I've now got nothing left. I've just got my infection.
Okay, well...
The thing about these infection cards is you draw them in the same way as you do the occlusion procedure. So I've got 3, so I might not win either way.
Discard 1 item or tactical gear token to move. No, if you're in a computer room, I could. If I'm in a computer room, I could open that door. So I could move here, open that door for you. But first of all, I'm going to do obstinate to use attack belt to give myself 3 oxygen.
Beautiful.
2, 3.
Oh no, I do have 1 card left. Okay.
I think take that for that. Do I want to use my med? I'm on healthy. 1 away. I think I'll leave it for now. And for my next action, I need to open that door for you, right?
I'd love it if you did. We'll both be in the pole position.
Actually, I'm not just yet. Oh no, you need it open now, but I can't.
Surgery room infections away. Does it count? We were debating this the other day. I am in the surgery room.
I'm going to reverse it to my tack belt. I used the oxygen. I'm actually going to use my grenade. I can't use it for a block. Oh, what am I doing, man?
What are you doing?
Well, I'm looking at this card here. I've got always prepared. Use the room, then all intruders attack you. So I could use the landing zone again. And potentially get a load of shit and health for you and trade with you.
No, you've got no slots to put them in. You've got one.
Yeah, but I could use it all now because I've used my attack belt, so I could just blast it all off.
No. No, there's no point in you doing that.
Right. And you haven't got demolition.
I've just got this shoot first one, which. But I think Burgern's right. I should use a surgery room in a minute, but I need another card to be able to do it. Because I could discard. We'll go through that in a minute. Because I might be able to get rid of my infection cards, but we were a bit, yeah.
I'm going to cautiously move and use the computer skills and distraction to move back into the sprinkle control room. So place a shadow marker in those 4 corridors.
Why have you moved back there?
And I now lose an oxygen.
What are you doing?
No, is that my first go? I'm so confused now because I don't. Oh, he's tack belt and I moved, so I do lose an oxygen. Am I down to 2?
Why you moved back there?
Because I fucking open that door for you.
Yeah, but you can't open
Yes, I can,
the door from there.
What?
Discard or fire from a chosen section.
No, I got rid of computer skills. I wanted to get rid of always prepared. I can use computer skills. If you're in a computer room, open or close the door in the facility.
Oh! But you can't use that yet. You have to use it on... Right, okay.
I've just said my go says your go.
So I might have to pass because I've only got 1 card. But I want to debate this with people because...
But don't debate it. No one knows.
Well,
no one knows.
Like Burgern says, still not sure if it's allowed. Feel free to interpret rules as you like. So I want to read it properly. Discard all action cards to remove a lava from your character board. That there are no lavas in Sangrevore, if you haven't noticed already. And scan all contamination in your deck and discard pile. There is nothing to scan because all the infection cards look like that. So there's nothing to scan, right? Remove the infected ones from the game.
I would say, I'll be honest, I would say that logically they are all infected.
They are all infected because they're called infection cards.
And it would make sense that there's at least some room where you could get rid of them from your hand. Like you said, I had 10 yesterday.
Yeah, and that was ridiculous.
The only way you can get rid of them is using them.
Against another character,
killing health, all this other sort of stuff, right? There must be a way to get rid of them.
Yeah, but
bulk.
even when you lose health and when you pass, you're only putting them into your discard pile.
I don't think we could, there's no point talking about it, otherwise we're going to be spending 10 minutes talking about the surgery room again.
Well, I would quite like to...
You can't use it anyway.
I can't use it right now, but I might stay there and pass and use it the next time round. But do I make the call? Do I say I get rid of all of my infection cards?
You do what you need to do.
It's a tough one. Are they infected contamination cards is the question.
Oh,
well, exactly.
Here we go.
Sangrevores is a mess. Dennis, that's hilarious. All right, well, I'm going to have to chance it. I've got like 3 infections in my... I'm going to use this to burst at the corridor.
I think the problem is in the Sangrevore rulebook, it says there are only these ways to get rid of it. And then halfway through, it says room actions and other things that use contamination cards are used in the same way. So they sort of contradict each other because they are contamination cards, but they're infected contamination cards because they are infection cards. But there's only 3 ways to get rid of them. And one of those 3 ways is not using any of the rooms. So,
I mean, look, I know you're sitting there saying to me, oh, we're going to end up debating again for 10 minutes. But if you were in there, you would fight for the right to use it.
I ain't in there. I was at the landing zone. I'm opening a door for you. Come on, kiddo.
All right.
Come on, kiddo.
Well, look, if I can't burst, I've got no ammo, I can't get rid of those.
You can secure...
So, I mean, I'm going to have to move through there anyways to get near you, so I might as well just move through it and get another shadow card.
I can grenade. I'm here to help you, kiddo.
All right, well, I'm going to pass then.
Yeah?
Yeah, going to pass.
Oh, heavy. Oxygen.
Yep, and I'm going to end up keeping that fucking card in my hand unless I lose health.
Don't lose health, not now.
I know, it's not a good idea, is it? All right, passed.
All right, use that. Computer skills, if you're in a computer room, open or close 1 door in the facility.
Thank you.
That's open for you.
Thank you very much. That is epic.
And I have to... I'm going to take a health, actually, and get rid of this
Infection card?
infection card
You're
from
good
my
on the
hand.
old health.
Yeah, well...
I need to get to
you
Atlanta.
just said it, you've ruined it. I was good on the health until you said that word. Intruder's burning, no. Intruder attacks, they don't. Event card resolution, we are
Shit,
so
please don't
close.
kill me. If you're heavily injured, you die, don't kill me.
Life support failure. All intruders in every diagonal room move. He's coming
All
back.
right, he's coming down. Then every intruder in every room move.
He's coming down. Flip all oxygen to off.
Oh, okay, so the good thing I didn't bother doing the section A's life support then, eh?
Place malfunction in each life support control room.
We only got, I got that one. And this one.
Each character in a room without a secure resolves a hazard. We survived that again.
Ooh.
Bag development. I think I would have to remove all the king tokens from this bag, right?
I think you do. I think you do. The king is dead.
No, you keep them in.
You keep them in?
You keep them in for now for bag development. You,
But if-
you know this fine.
Oh, add 2 blood spec, right.
Yeah, you keep them in.
And remove this token from the game. It is a king,
It
funnily
is a
enough.
king. Add 2 blood spectre tokens to the bag. Remove this token from the game.
So that is something that got fixed. Although we haven't looked at the prime blood version, but they thought about
How
it.
did we fix that? We've never killed a king or queen. This is like the first time in the history of DWD.
No, I think we've killed a queen before. Because I don't know if it was on camera though, we killed a queen and then it had the misprint on bag, somewhere on here. Like remove them all from the bag. I can't remember.
Stack player change, draw the cards, move the time track. One more and it is on.
Okay, shit. So I've already got those 2 in my hand, annoyingly. So these 3 cards are what I'm going to add. And 2 of them are infections. I've
don't
got
have an
literally
infection.
2 actions, babe. I've got 2 actions.
Yeah, well,
Sucks.
I mean, that's why it'd be nice to know, wouldn't it, if you could actually get rid of your infections now.
Yeah, I know.
Just
I
do
know.
it.
Should I fucking do it?
Just do it.
I want to do it. Because I think that having that room there and not being able to use it fucking sucks.
And that way we've done one game where we haven't done it. We're going to do one game where we have done it. And then...
Fuck it. Yeah, I've got the 2 cards. I can do it.
Disclaimer, if this rule is wrong, it ain't our fault.
No, it ain't our fault. So what do? Discard all action cards. So everything in my hand, all in the discard
pile.
Scan or contamination cards, not relevant. So I just basically pluck out the infected and remove them from the game.
That's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing.
That
There
is-
are 3.
That is not going to be the rule.
Feels like cheating.
That is not going to be the rule.
It does feel like cheating.
Now we've done it, it feels
It feels naughty.
like overkill.
So I've discarded all of my action cards, so I don't have any more
So you have to
actions
take
left,
an
so
oxygen.
I've got to lose an oxygen. Fuck. I don't care. I don't care. If you leave anything like that open to interpretation, then I'm going to
Interpret it.
take it.
We're going to ignore the nightmare rule.
It's not fair.
Yeah, after seeing the gameplay, it doesn't feel like you should be able to do that, right? But it happened, and now we've got a comparison, right?
Actually, I would quite like it if there was a hearty debate in the comments with a dev who can explain.
They're back off. They're on holiday. They'll be back
They're
in a
on
few
holiday,
days.
yeah.
Monday, I think. Well, I don't know what to do. I just need to get back to the landing zone now.
Yeah, you do, yeah. Yeah, get there, get in position, get away from that ghoul.
I think so. I think I'm just
Do
gonna. I'm gonna use computer skills because I don't need it now. I'm gonna use.
You're going to move securely.
I'm gonna use move quietly because that's useless. To cautiously move back into the landing zone. Another secure token. Stick
Yeah.
2 shadows there and there.
Well, yeah, 1 each. Nearly out of shadow markers, funnily enough.
And I'm actually going to use my tack belt. Duck and cover. No, I'm going to use desperate attack. Use my tack belt to lob a grenade in there.
You absolute angel.
Lob another grenade in there.
That's so cool.
Use my health as well to go up to full health.
Beautiful.
So
Well played.
rolling for that one. It's a 1, so that's 3.
3?
They're
Oh my
gone.
god, you absolute
Rolling
angel.
for that, it doesn't matter. That's a 2, so they're gone as well.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much.
Cleared
That's
the
awesome.
path. I do have to take an oxygen, so I'm down to 1.
Okay.
It's your go, but you've
I've got no cards, so I'd already passed.
always prepared to use the room, then all intruders attack you. I will use that room, and I will fill up with... God, what do I want? Definitely want an oxygen. I'm going to take 2 oxygen. And I'm going to take 2 grenades.
You're loving the grenade.
Just in case, right? Could you sort of... I made a mess at the landing zone.
That's all right.
Wouldn't mind doing a bit of stacking. Nothing dangerous there. I've took all the danger weapons.
There we go, that's better. The gun says decontamination room, which is not guaranteed to show up, but it would 100% work to remove infections from the game. That'd be interesting. I don't remember what it says.
Oh, I think remove infection cards or something like that.
Okay.
It is you.
I've got no cards already, I passed.
Did I do the oxygen for that? Did I take my oxygen down?
Why don't you?
No, but did I take my oxygen down? I'll take it down. I can't remember if I went to 1 to 0, but I will now use my last card.
Tack belt.
To use my tack belt.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Get your oxygen all the way up, babe.
6 oxygen.
Bloody brilliant.
And now
was
I
great.
am passing, going down to 5, and that is me over. That is you over. Intruders burning. No intruder attacks. They don't. It is the event card resolution.
Please don't fuck me. I'm so
It
close.
is systems failure. All intruders in every horizontal remove. There
No.
are none. Every intruder in every room. No.
No.
Place a malfunction marker in each room with a computer. 1, 2, 3.
What one? That one.
That one, 2, and 1 in the server room.
Okay.
Each character in a room without secure gains an infection. We are good.
We're good. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Bag development. It is you. Was it you? I thought it was me. Did you not pass the player change?
Don't remember now.
Ah, whatever.
King.
The king. Add 2 blood spectres to the bag. I can't add 2 blood spectres to the bag.
Are there none? I guess you just add 1 and remove the king token.
I guess that's it, right?
Well, then when they're gone, they're gone. Almost all rooms knackered. Tell me about it. There's there's enough malfunction markers left. There's 6 that we're not gonna have them all used up to die. Having not explored any of C, which is super weird and crazy for us. What?
Play change.
Yeah,
I think that should have changed before, but anyway.
probably.
Action cards. Time track. The lander is coming.
it's
We
on
need
it.
to check to see if I was a dick. Was I a dick? And I was not a dick. Was I a dick? Was I a dick? No, I wasn't. It is inactive.
Inactive. Oh, I love it.
So the lander is on. Where does he land?
Where does he land? Does he land in this room with us?
I think, yeah, let's stick him in. I'm thinking there was a little circle somewhere, but he's in here. Boom.
Wow. We still have to make a noise roll if I can get there.
And that's when we're finally going to be maybe resolving things in corridors.
That's very true. Oh my god.
This is hardcore, right? 5 cards.
Holy crap.
No, it doesn't. You have to then add a fire marker for every malfunction, and when fire consumes, it is the end.
Oh, so malfunction markers, yeah, they don't end the game in this one, do they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So nice to be rid of all my... So it's you first.
It is. I need to get that lander, right?
I would say get in the lander. How does this work? You have to make a noise roll.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you do that, and if things come and hurt you, I'll be there to try and get rid of it as well. But I need to reload first. I need to...
All right, I'm going to use distraction or obstinate
I really hope you don't get a hazard.
for the landing zone, and I have to make a noise roll.
And this is where it gets weird with Sangrevores, because noise rolls are generally not a thing.
And what do we... Yeah, I've never done this.
I know, yeah,
It's a 4.
it's a 4.
What happens? Here, resolve in a corridor. We have to resolve... We have to add noise. Do we... See, this is what we...
I know, this is what's so confusing about Sangrevores. So this one is being resolved. There is only 1 there, right?
So we're going to
So
resolve
you
it.
place a blood spectre in
No,
that...
I have to pull out from the bag.
Oh, you do? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. That's a blood spectre.
Place a blood spectre in the corridor.
And there's no number on the back yet. So I'm going to move that one to there, because that's also
I don't think...
a 4.
No, I don't think it does that.
You don't think it does
No,
that?
no. I mean,
so it's just what you
It doesn't
resolve.
say when you roll for noise, you then add shadow markers to the rooms. That's what it's doing.
Wow. See, the question we had was, if there were like 3 shadow markers in there, would you put 3 blood spectres there?
But Gern's saying add noise. add noise and resolve the other noise. I mean, it doesn't say that in the rules to add noise because it ain't noise anymore. It's a shadow. Stick it in anyway.
Yeah, I'll put it in.
So that was in, and I'm in the lander.
Well, no, you have to pay.
No, I'm in the lander.
Have you paid 2 cards already?
Yeah.
And you made your noise roll.
So
You're in the lander.
what happens when you're in the lander?
I don't know. I've never done it. We've never got this far.
I've never been in the lander.
Wow.
I mean, something terrible is going to happen if you don't get in there yourself.
Well, I know. I need to get in there.
A character can get into the lander by using the landing zone room while the lander token is already there. The character models in the lander are placed on the anti-aircraft slot. The character models are placed on the anti-aircraft slot. Fair enough.
Okay.
That makes no sense, but...
No, it doesn't.
So I'm in the lander.
Okay.
When a character is in the lander, the turns are skipped, but they do not pass. If all other characters pass, they automatically pass too, and the round ends. They may not willingly leave the lander. They do not lose oxygen, nor do they lose health from any effects, such as fire in the room. Destroyed facility is the only thing that can still affect them. They can still take part in a standard cleanup phase. They draw action cards and may be passed the starting player token. After any intruder appears in the landing zone, the characters automatically leave the lander and may act again during the next turn. At the very start of the event phase, any character inside the lander may decide to launch the lander. If that happens, remove the lander token, place all character models that were in the lander on the boards. They have safely escaped. You need to get in that lander.
Of course I do. So you're out.
I'm out.
You're out. Well done.
I'm out.
Well done. Well done.
I'm out.
So, okay, I'm just gonna... Do I burst at that one rubbish shadow thing? I move securely, right?
How many cards do you have?
I've got loads.
Yeah, move securely.
So 2 cards.
Yep.
Move securely.
Yep.
Through that door that you destroyed, opened for me. Thank you very much. And I put a secure token in there.
You have to put a secure token, and now you have to place shadow markers around the rooms.
Yes. Apart from the one I just came through. So that one.
Yeah.
And that one. Oh my God.
Is it worth, I know you hate me, is it worth you stocking up
Yeah, I kind of thought that. I might need...
and shooting that blood spectre?
I'm going to stock up just because...
It's 2 cards.
Yeah, I know. Oh, man.
It's a tricky one now because
I'm heavily injured, so...
health is, I would stock up, but then you have to pass, lose oxygen, and then go again. So you're not going to be able to go, if you do what you're doing, you're not going to be able to get into the lander this turn.
Why are you saying that?
Because if you use 2 cards to get your tack belt, you'll fill up your tack belt. Then you use 1 card to use your tack belt to get all your health back.
If I just risk it and use 2 cards to try and get into the lander...
Then you might roll a hazard, you might get the blood spectre in you, and you might be dead. You literally might be dead if you do that. You might not, you might escape and we might be happily ever after.
This is so hard. Has to wait until... During event phase, any character can decide to take off, has to wait until event phase. Stock up, heal up.
There's no grenades, I robbed them all.
And risk him leaving you behind. He is trying to leave you behind.
I took all the grenades, annoyingly.
He is trying to leave you behind. I don't know what to do. I want to just go into the landing zone and just see if it happens. But then if I'm in combat...
You're fucked, dead. You'll be dead.
I will be dead. Shit.
You could potentially... Right, think about this, right? If you was to stock up and then use tack belt, you've got all your health back, you've got your ammo back. Even if that twat came in, he can't attack you, you could then shoot it, and then you could then leave in the lander.
You have a secure token, stocking up on HP and ammo is not that bad unless he ditches. What do they mean by ditches?
I can take the lander on my next go.
Oh, well then I'm going in the lander.
Don't.
I'm going in the lander.
Don't.
I'm going in the lander. I'm going in the lander.
Why are you doing that?
Because you're trying to leave me behind.
No, just because they're saying I'm trying to leave you behind does not mean I'm trying to leave you behind.
I don't know who to believe.
Why don't trust them?
But what if you do just take the lander with you? How do I know you're not going to do that?
What would my mission objective be if that was the case, do you think?
That you're the only survivor.
But I want you to get into the lander.
You do?
Yeah, I just want you to not die now. I'm literally saying the only choice where it's better on the outcome where you don't die. Like, yes, there's a chance you could get in the lander. That's amazing. But if you roll a hazard, you're fucked. If you roll a 4, you're fucked. Because you've got no ammo. And you can't use the room, which means you can't stock up.
I understand everything you're saying to me, but there is a chance that you are trying to leave me behind, and I can't just sit there and you can be like pleading with your eyes, please, please, don't get into Lander because I really want to look after you, and and you could all be bullshit.
I really want you in the Lander. I just want you to. I need you in the Lander.
The fact that you really want me in the Lander doesn't mean you're not going to abandon me in a minute. I don't have any contract from you saying that that's not going to happen.
Look, it's all about trust.
Yeah, and this is a game where you might want to fuck somebody else. I'm going in a Lander.
It's all about trust.
I'm going in a Lander.
Oh, okay.
I'm going in a Lander.
Okay.
Hell to hell
with it. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You had it here first. It's a hazard. Well done.
Shit.
Well done.
Shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Good roll. Here you go. Put your hand in that.
Fuck. King.
Place 1 blood spectre in the room. There you go.
Great.
It's a secure token, though, so at least you're not going to get hit.
He's not going to hit me.
Nah, not yet.
Shit.
What ammo have you got? Oh,
none. I know. Okay. I've got none.
That's all right.
What's melee? How does melee work? Discard an action card to melee.
Yeah, you can melee if you want.
I get an infection card. Because the other one, you get a contamination card if you do a melee. We hardly ever do it.
Melee is, but
Survivor gets kicked from Lander back to the landing zone?
Yeah, I do because you fucked it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, good job. You do what you need to do. Do what you need to do.
Are you upset because you didn't run away and leave me behind?
I'm not upset. I completely expect this kind of behaviour from an untrustworthy partner.
Look, this game is not... It's got nothing to do with that. It's got nothing to do with that. I love you with all my heart and I trust you in day-to-day affairs, but this is a game where you could potentially be trying to fuck anybody else over. So it does not have bearings on our relationship, you twat.
Yeah.
Doesn't.
No.
So we're in there. Melee. So I basically... How does this work again?
There's the instructions.
Oh.
There you go.
You're not going to help me out?
No, I tried helping you out.
Yeah, but
you
didn't necessarily.
I
You tried to leave me.
100% tried to help you out.
You tried to leave me.
I did not try to leave you. You get no. Time will tell.
I don't know where to find this.
Why?
What do you mean why? It's massive.
If I told you where to find it, you wouldn't trust me.
You're pointing to a section in the rules about melee. Bagan will just tell me in a minute.
Just pass, don't melee.
Just pass?
There you go. Trust Bagan.
Is Bagan trying to kill me? Is Bagan trying to kill me?
Trust Bagan.
Is Bagan trying to kill me?
Possibly.
Why would I pass?
Because I can take care of everything. I've got cards to kill stuff with.
All right, I'm passing then. I'm losing oxygen.
You're so dead now.
Probably.
All right, well, weak spot. Deal 1 hit to an intruder, then shoot or melee attack it. Stick a hit on the blood spectre. Come on, crit. It's a 5. My last card. Vents. Another attack on him, please. Another hit. It's an ammo.
Shit.
There you go. You'll go.
Well, I passed.
Okay, I take 2 oxygen. I'm down to 3. Is that your pass? I've passed.
Yep.
Intruder's burning. No, intruder attacks. Yes, they do, and they're going to attack.
There's 2 secure tokens in there, so...
Yeah, it doesn't matter if they're in the same room.
It doesn't matter.
No, I'm player 1, so I get attacked now. Fuck's sake.
I don't want you to be attacked.
Oh,
I just didn't want you to leave me and run away.
Miss. Nothing happens. Reshuffle the intruder attack deck.
It should have 3 DMG thanks to weak spot.
Oh yeah, he should have 3 damage, yeah. So give him another damage token.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's exciting. If that's anything to go with, I'm going to take that down and bin that off as well because I don't want that in my hand. Event card resolution.
Shit.
Oh, that's amazing. Landing zone explodes. All they move. He's in there with us. Secure token is out. Put that back in there.
I regret my life choices really badly.
Place fire and malfunction in the landing zone.
Shit.
Each character in a room without secure. There's one secure left in there, so that we don't worry about that.
Oh my god.
Bag development.
Fuck.
Oh, it's a spectre. Activate each blood spectre. Add 2 random ghoul tokens to the bag.
Okay.
Do-do-do-do.
So.
They're going to attack me twice now. I love you.
No, surely it's you and then me. It's not you twice.
I'm player. So, as a head grab, he's grabbed my head. Discard 1 tainted blood or lose 2 health. Got to lose 2 health. That's the first attack. Second attack, what's he going to do? It's a side-bite. Oh, I love a side-bite. Gain a tainted blood. Finally, I got one. And 1 infection. That's always handy.
Oh, no.
And place that blood spectre back into the pool. That's useful, right?
Amazing.
Mine is the only servant. Action, discard 1 action card. Flip this card to add 2 king tokens to the bag. Then choose 1 ghoul in an adjacent corridor and place it back in the pool. That's not going to work, but...
Malfunction on serve gun? What does that mean? I put a malfunction in the landing zone, which is what they told us to do.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what serve gun is.
That gun. I mean, he's broken. We broke him off. Anyway, let's go on. Let's crack on.
Bloody hell. So what? Player change?
Malfunction on SURV gun. SURV gun. Oh, what? SURV gun? SURV gun? Survivor's gun?
I don't have an SURV gun.
Shit, you're right. Malfunction marker. I rolled the ammo, didn't I?
Oh. Oh, shit.
I
massively regret my life
There you
choices.
go. It's all right. Don't worry about it. Draw the action cards.
Shit.
Yeah, cheers, began. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Crap.
You're packing this fucking shit up tonight.
Okay, I've got no ammo or nothing. I can't use the landing zone in combat.
No, you can't do anything.
So I'm going to have to melee.
Oh, we have to lose health as well because there's fire.
Fire.
So that everyone take a bit of fire damage.
2 more and
No,
I'm
that
dead.
was an event. So no, we don't yet. We don't take the fire damage
Okay, alright,
yet.
cool. So again, I've got no ammo, I've got nothing. I'm going to have to melee that one that's got 3. I'm going to have to melee that one that's got 3 hit markers on it.
Yeah, sure. Do what you want.
So please tell me how it works.
I can't tell you how. I have no idea how melee works. I try to not avoid situations.
You can block with your broken gun during melee.
Yeah, so a melee, I'll find it. If you hadn't noticed, I'm so fucking annoyed.
You're so annoyed.
I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed.
You were trying to leave without me.
I'm so annoyed.
You
Anyway,
were?
it's just a game. No, why would I say that? Why would I try and leave you behind? If I was going to say leave you behind, I wouldn't put the anti-aircraft gun up, right?
What? No, that just makes it easy for you to have safe passage. Again, like everything you're saying makes sense, but it doesn't prove that you're not going to ditch me.
Look.
It doesn't prove anything.
Look, it's just the trust thing.
Yeah, in this game, you fuck each other over. So you manipulate and you tell lies, and we've both done that to each other. I'd love to know if you are actually telling the truth, but I don't know for sure.
I can't find the
If
melee.
alien is alive, break your gun or draw alien attack card against yourself.
I'm trying to find the melee part of this, but I can't actually find it.
If alien is alive, break your gun.
Here we go. Melee attack. In a dire situation, character may choose to melee attack an intruder in the same room. This should be done only as a last resort.
Oh, yeah.
Because if the intruder lives through the attack, it will try to retaliate. To perform a melee attack, resolve the following. Gain a contamination card.
Love it. Yeah.
Choose a target.
Do I pay an action card as well? Yeah.
Yeah. Place a hit on the intruder. Make a roll.
Please. Yeah.
The intruder dies. Place it back in the intruder pool.
Okay, good. Good. Yeah.
That is it.
That's it. Okay, success.
It is a
That's
success.
my first action. I've got fucking nothing to get rid of fire or malfunction in my hand.
No, I can't get rid of malfunction either. So you're the only, oh, you've got repairs, haven't you? So you can get rid of it, but you just don't have it yet, right?
And it's malfunctioned, so I can't take my...
Nah.
I can't load anything up. And
Nope.
the sprinklers also malfunctioned, for God's sake.
Yep.
I can't do anything.
It's tricky.
But then I need to discard this because I need repairs in my hand. Fuck.
Yeah, this is an awful one. We need to somehow get repairs.
I mean, yeah, none of these help me. I'm going to pass.
What, you're not going to do anything?
Well, do what?
Secure the room?
Secure the room. Yeah, I can place 2 secure tokens with that.
Yeah. You're going to take health, damage, fire,
I know.
and oxygen.
So I'm passing.
Shit, alright. Well, you have to take 2 oxygen, because that was your second action.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
What is your tainted blood? Command in the dark.
Oh,
Flip
it's
this
about
card to this-
taking shadow markers off, which really isn't a big deal for us at the moment.
No. I've got infection. Choose a character in your section. Place 1. I mean, I can get rid of that. Choose 1 character in your section. Place 1 shadow in each corridor adjacent to that character. I mean, I might do that just to get rid of it.
Yeah,
It's not an awful thing to have.
it's not an awful thing to have, no.
Yeah, I don't want it in my hand, so I'm going to use that. Choose 1 character in your section, well, me or you. Place a shadow marker in all of those, please.
Okay.
At least it gets rid of it.
Yeah. Crazy.
I'm going to use Always Prepared. Discard 1 action card to draw 2 items from the item deck of your choice. You may keep one of them and discard the other. I'm hoping we can get repairs, right?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, duct tape. I've got duct tape
Hey!
and I've got phosphates.
Oh my god, you can
But
only
I
keep
can
one
only
of
take,
them.
I'll take duct tape, right?
Yeah, that's amazing. You can't use that one immediately though, like the other
So we
ones.
have duct tape. I need to lose oxygen and health. I'm down to that. It is your go.
I've already passed.
1 action. Distraction. To use duct tape to discard a malfunction marker.
Yep.
And my last card, Always Prepared. Use the room. Make a noise roll. It's a 2.
No, you're good.
I'm good. I'm back
Back
in the
in
lander,
Lander.
for fuck's sake. It's your go.
I've already passed. I keep telling you.
So there's the event card. That's when I can... So is it with the event, in the next event, I can choose to leave with the lander? Is that how it works?
You were trying to ditch me.
Hey, Triskelion Games. Alien 10. Indeed it is, right? So what is it? How do you leave? During the event phase, any player can choose to leave.
You were
Take off.
fucking trying to ditch me.
No. So
Yeah.
what is it? Intruder's
Yes, you
burning.
were.
Intruder
Yes, you
attacks.
were.
Event card resolution,
You're
ladies and gentlemen.
literally going to do it. You're going to ditch me. I can't believe it.
No hope for the damned. All intruders in every horizontal corridor, diagonal remove, boom. And then they move again, boom. Remove 1 tactical gear token of each type from the landing zone. No more oxygen. 1 med, 1 ammo is left. Each character in a room without secure gains an infection. Securing is helped us out so much in this game.
You're leaving me.
Bag development.
You're leaving me.
Your bag development.
Wasn't that on the event stage you were going to leave me?
I just wanted to know what it was. Spectre. Activate each blood spectre. Add 2 random ghoul tokens to the bag. Ooh. Starting player change. I'm over,
You are over.
but I do.
Well, actually, no,
I
you're
do.
not.
I do play a
technically.
change, and I do draw my cards. Advance the time. But I don't actually technically do anything now because I'm in the lander, so I just keep my cards in my hand, and it is up to you. And now you need to think about what you want to do. What have you got in your hand? Have you got some good cards? How many infections have you got?
1.
Okay, so that's not too bad. You could use...
Don't give me advice.
You could... Why?
Don't give me advice.
Why?
You're just getting into my head.
It's literally the same advice as I gave you last time. You could use the lander, stock up on health, because you're literally going to die.
I'm going to die because of the fire. That fire will kill me.
Just go roll for the lander.
I want to get in that lander.
Roll for the lander.
And I'd be so fucking unlucky.
It's just a hazard or a 4, right?
Yeah.
But if you was to be able... That ghoul is a twat. That ghoul is a twat. If you could use the lander, get some ammo and some health, use your tack belt to load up and heal yourself, that's the 3 action cards. How many cards do you have?
No, I need 2 cards. I've got 4. I need 2 cards to reload everything.
Yeah, you can't.
But I can't even use it.
Nah, get in the lander.
So I think getting in a lander is pretty much the only option I have.
Recon's supposed to be on last health, has to take 1 more damage in order to fire during the fast burst times.
No, I didn't.
Well, I don't know, but get in the lander. You have to do it.
Roll for noise.
2 action
Do
cards.
or die. I've put them down already.
Come on. It's a hazard.
No, I'm fucked.
Unbelievable.
I give up.
Unbelievable.
I give up. I'm
take
dead.
it. Take
I'm
it.
dead.
Don't take it.
Why is this so
It could be a
so
blank.
harsh?
It could be a blank. It could be a blank. Come on. Draw a blank.
It's a ghoul.
It's a ghoul. Place a ghoul in the room. Ghoul is in the room.
For fuck's sake.
There's a secure token. Melee it for 1 action. Kill it. And then do the same action again.
But I won't have any cards left.
You're screwed.
I'm dead.
Melee it.
For fuck's sake. That sucks.
You did ignore 1 damage. We're going to trust you because you're pretty on the ball with stuff. You're dead. Game over.
I'm going to call that. That's game over.
No, don't call it. Do something. Use your last cards. Do something. Go out into blaze of glory. And I actually come back. I'm back in the business.
You are?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm out of the lander because there's a ghoul on there.
Oh, shit.
So that was your 1 action.
I'm going to have to melee it. I've put a card down for it already.
Yeah.
So how does that work again? I get an infection card.
Another infection card.
I deal a hit on it, but there's only 1 on it.
Shuffle that into the deck.
Well,
There's no way you can be feeling annoyed right now. Not after my life experience.
are you kidding?
No, you can't be annoyed right now.
I'm super annoyed.
Yeah?
You'll find out why.
Yeah?
Yeah. So I'm only dealing 1 fucking hit to it anyways, which is probably not going to do shit. Give me the red die.
Come on. Come on. Crit. It's a 4.
No.
Now, this is where he does something a bit funkalicious, because you haven't killed
Yeah,
him.
he's going to attack me and I'll be dead.
Intruder response or prevent. If the intruder has not died, it tries to retaliate. You may choose to place a malfunction marker on any of your weapons to prevent this attack. Otherwise, resolve the attack. You have to knacker your gun.
I'll knacker my gun. But the fire's killed me anyways. After my... Yeah. The fire's killed me.
Yeah.
So I'm dead.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Does she drop the data token?
Ha! You little snake.
No. Do you drop a data token when your player dies? Can the person living pick that data token back up? That's the question that I've got.
You needed me to make it out with you so you could have the fucking data token.
It's like we was working together to fulfill the mission task.
Yeah, I was. But you were going to ditch me. Everyone was telling me you were going to ditch me.
But that doesn't mean I was.
But you all try and manipulate me like you've done in the
But
past.
that doesn't mean I was.
Do you remember that game? Do you remember that game?
No, you have to get a new data token. You fucked it.
Do you
Alright,
remember
anyway.
that game where you were like,
No,
oh,
I'm
just
not
come
listening.
over to see,
I've got my
Jay,
own game
because
to play.
You need to come to see. And I'm like, I don't. And you went, yeah, it will help you out. And then I found out it was all lies.
Yeah, but that was then.
So?
But your decisions were all your decisions based on fear.
No,
distrust.
you. Because you manipulated me.
To do what?
To go to sea when I didn't need to.
I didn't make you go to see now.
No, but I'm talking about the other game where you literally lied to my face to get me to go to sea with you when I didn't need to. And it was not for my benefit, it was for your benefit.
Well, you killed yourself, you're dead.
I know, and I massively regret it.
Yeah. It's like you should have listened to me. Oh, I don't know what I do. Well, I'm fucked, aren't I, completely? Alright, well, I've got move quietly, I've got computer skills, I've got weak spot.
You're not fucked, you just need to kill the ghoul in the room with you.
Yeah, I've got no oxygen left. So I'm going to use Obstinate and duck and cover. Discard 1 action to move during that movement. Prevent an intruder attack. I'm going to go to there. So I've moved. I prevented the intruder attack. But
Well,
I
what
have
about
to,
the corridor you moved
yeah, I
through
have
with the ghoul?
to put a shadow marker there, and a spectre on there.
There's only 2 left.
Okay, well, what happens when you've run out of these?
I don't know.
What happens when you run out
of these?
Well, one there. A spectre comes here. So that goes there.
Oh, okay.
And I now have to resolve a shadow for 2. And it is adrenaline boost. 2. Draw 1 action card. Place 2 ghouls in the corridor. 2 more ghouls in there, please.
In here?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty hardcore. I'm going to use computer room. If you're in a computer room, use the room. I'm going to use sprinkles to discard that fire in A.
Well done.
And that fire in A. I take an oxygen. I'm going to die anyway. It's pointless. I am so dead. I'll never get back in time. I don't have search in my hands. Shit. Shit, and shit. I can't repair it.
Remove the shadow markers that you moved through, yeah.
Thank you.
I'm gutted.
Yeah, I'm a bit gutted, but it's all right. I can't do anything. I'm a bit screwed. I need the server room, and I need it to be operational, and I need it then to get a data token, and I've got literally 2 oxygen left. So I'm just going to run for it. I'm just going to make a bolt for it. 1, stick her all the way around, please.
That turns into something.
Yeah, that's a
Blood
spectre.
spectre.
So that's my first action. I can't get rid of it. I can't search for anything. Sucks to be me at the minute.
You can talk, I'm dead.
I can't even search a corpse, which is mad. My gun's knackered as well. Shit. Shit, and shit. I could lob a grenade in there to kill the blood spectre, but what's the point? I think I'm actually just gonna pass
Oh.
and lose oxygen. I'm down to 0. I am gonna be suffocating soon, and intruders burning. No intruder attacks, they don't. Another event card. Is the king heals his army. All intruders in every horizontal room move. Boom. Blood spectre.
Wait, does that mean one of them goes in there?
They all come towards here.
Oh yeah, sorry, you're that direction, yeah.
It is going to be the king's marking. Lose 2 health. Boom, boom. Lost my makeshift armor. Heavily injured. Discard all hits from intruders. So he goes, he's healed up. In each corridor with at least 3 ghouls, we're fine. Replace a ghoul with a blood spectre.
Oh my god.
Bag development. Oh, we haven't pulled out 1 blank during this entire
I know!
game.
I'm normally really lucky with blanks.
It's a spectre. Activate each blood spectre. Add 2 random ghouls to the bag.
Oh no. You don't have a secure in there.
Doesn't
Shit.
matter if it was. Grab me head. Discard 1 tainted blood. Or lose 2 health. I'll discard that tainted blood. Play a change. No. Draw action cards. 1. I'm going to keep them in my hand. 1. Damn it. Infection in my hand. 2 more. Not very chatty now, are you?
The mood has soured somewhat.
You forgot to move intruders in room and replace ghouls with spectres. What? It's so past. We're long past thinking about a past event now began. I haven't looked up at the chat for ages. My head is solely miserable. I can't shoot it. My gun's knackered. I think this is over. What are the rules there? I'm going to have a read. You should have let her board the plane first. You're better equipped. Yeah, but that was... Forget about that. There are limited use replacement. Remove the shadow markers that you move through. Sprinkler is broken. You can't use the room. Oh, yeah. Did I do the...
Oh, you would have moved through those, right?
No, but yeah, they should be gone. Thank you.
2 more rule errors in 1 minute. Bernard won't resubscribe.
Oh, yeah. Sprinklers was broken. I couldn't use it. I think this is it. There's no point.
We're going to call it.
There's no point. That is over,
Shit.
ladies and gentlemen. Oh, God.
I'm gutted. Do you know why?
Why are you gutted?
Because I didn't need to do all of this shit. I was just being nice. I wanted to help you along in case you were doing that shit. I just needed the queen must be dead.
Okay, but you need to escape, right?
Yeah, but I could have, like, gone to sea and tried to find the escape shoal, but I thought I don't want to look suspicious.
But why would you do
that?
that?
So if you're going to the lander, but I didn't know until right at the last minute that you could have ditched me at the lander.
So hold on a minute. So you don't trust me? You didn't trust me the
They were
whole
all
game?
saying that you could leave.
You didn't trust me the whole game, yet your mission was fulfilled. And I was trusting you.
Well,
I was
look,
trusting you the entire game.
I don't want to give up the ruse,
Oh,
right?
ladies and
I
gentlemen.
thought, look, if
What ruse?
I'd started going to sea to look for the escape shoal, you would have cottoned
Why
on
would
straight
you? The
away.
lander was nearly there.
Yeah, so I came here because I thought that would be easy because you looked like you were doing it. So I thought, let me just go with him.
You just chose the easiest
But
route for you.
then, if I'd known, and I didn't know, and that's on me, that you could ditch me during an event phase, I would never have gone that way. I would have just fucked off to sea and tried to find the escape shoal,
Well,
but I
mine
did
was
not
the
know.
mission task must be
It
fulfilled.
clearly was, yes. Otherwise you wouldn't have been going there.
Well, you got a data token.
Yeah, I did. So I thought, you know, if he's going to the lander, he probably needs to get out. But then they were telling me that you could ditch me in the event phase. They were like, no, don't do it. And I didn't know that. I had no idea that you could ditch me at
Yeah, but
an
I
event
told
phase.
you what you should do to not die.
Of course you did, but I can't trust that because this game is semi-co-op and you could tell me things and not mean them.
Nemesis Retaliation.
And I massively regret coming down to the lander at all now.
Another-
I should have just gone over there.
Another relationship broken up through the gameplay of Retaliation.
It's not. Oh my god, you're literally sweating so much.
That's anger sweat.
Oh, give me a kiss.
No.
Give me a kiss.
Not happening.
Give me a kiss.
You kiss
Give
me.
me a kiss.
Yeah. Well
I'm
done.
so sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is fun, isn't it?
That was a good game though.
It
I
is
mean,
fun.
like, fucking hell.
It is a fun game, I'll
But
be
it was a
honest.
slow decline. I just got really unlucky rolling 2 hazards when I was nearly in the lander. That really sucked.
So even when this is quite funny. So
sucked.
So even when you were saying I'm going to leave, I'm off camera shaking my head, going no.
yeah, because I can't believe you.
You couldn't believe
they
me at that
literally
point.
all said, he's ditching you, he can ditch you at the event phase. He's doing this for himself.
We didn't need to go to sea.
And I didn't know that.
See, we completed so the mission task was
Yeah.
at least one player with a data token
We
must
got it.
escape with the lander. So you had the data token. And I'm like, that's cool. And then
There must be no unexplored corridors in Section A,
And
which
we
we
got
did.
that-
We smashed that early on.
we basically boxed this game off by round 4. And all we had to do was wait for the lander to come along.
Yeah.
And it was going so well until...
And I killed the queen, which
And
I'm
the queen
super
was
proud
killed.
of. And the thing is, like, when the queen came out, I was like so happy. And you're probably thinking like, what the hell is she doing? But I'm like, yeah, it's fun to like try and kill the king, right? So
That was good. This was a really,
it was
really
a good
game.
game. But I genuinely regret not doing reloading and all
You're
the
right
rest
again.
of it.
I could ditch, and in another game, I very well may have done. But in this game, I really needed you to get into that lander. My advice was the best advice to make sure you survived. And I was like, please
Yeah,
don't die.
but you need to read it another way to somebody who needs to at least try and figure out if you're fibbing or not, right? Because if you're like, just reload and stay there, that can be misconstrued as you going like, you fucking stay there, don't try and get into the lander because I'm going to leave. So
Yeah,
at
I
the
mean,
end of
it
the day,
could have done.
that's
It
what
could
I
have
was
done.
reading.
Could have done, and you made the call. You rolled like an absolute
Idiot.
spaz. Can you say that? Can you not say that anymore? Why?
I'm not answering that.
The reason it's used in language is
Oh, God, no,
because
don't.
because in the United Kingdom for a long time there was a society called the Spastic Society which helped people
Baby, just dig a
help me.
bigger hole.
No, help me. Then that's why it's used. But obviously you don't use it now because they had to change their name to what are they called? Mencap?
Not talking
Yeah,
about it.
Mencap. No, I think it's fine. There's a mistake. I shouldn't have said it.
You did sound pretty sus speaking from in the lander.
I did, right? I was like, yeah, just stay there.
Just stay there, reload, you'll
Just
be
stay
fine.
there. Just stay there.
But yeah, I mean, how on earth would I ever know in the future that you're not just looking out for yourself? Because that's how the game works, right? It's just how the game works.
I still don't know if these tainted blood and infections are really doing a lot of gameplay changes. Maybe in a big 4-player game, they'll come in handy, right? Because you can really start to use the tainted bloods and the infections to screw other people over. In a 2-player game, you can really shorten that game lifespan by using those cards to each other, right? Like it's very quickly you can end the game. So
You'll get skinned for it. Oh my god, can we not talk about that anymore?
so why are you saying she rolled like a men cap? No.
Right, we're going to leave it there. I'm roasting. It's probably about 32 degrees in here, but I really enjoyed that, even though I really regret my life choices at the end. But that's how Nemesis plays, right? That's just how it is.
Great game.
And hopefully you saw a little bit more of what the Sangrevores do in terms of like flying on, attacking, ditching. Like even the King went back to the pool. The Spectres go back to the pool once. Yeah, they are different. They are different. And you don't roll for noise, obviously.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us for the second one. We're glad the audio hopefully is fixed. We'll listen to it in a second and be disappointed probably, but thank you once again. We're going to be offline for a bit. We've got some offline editing to do, quite a bit.
We've got some prototypes we need to film.
And we need to film quite a few bits and bobs. So thanks so much. Hopefully other content creators and creatives will be making a lot of content of this.
Yeah.
I think Easy Board Game.
Easy Board Games, absolutely check him out. He's done an unboxing as well, like really cool video, and I think he's going to do a playthrough as well.
I think a playthrough is happening, or how to play.
Yeah.
And also, I think Meet Me at the Table. I've also got a copy, and they will be dropping some things very shortly. So there's loads of content for everyone
absolutely,
to have fun with. So like, subscribe.
Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. We're so close to 900 and it would be a massive milestone for us. It doesn't cost you anything, but it brings us joy.
Yeah, I mean, what?
Bring us joy.
We're nearly 1,000 is a massive milestone.
It would be a huge milestone
channel,
for us because we're
so
little and we're trying to grow. So please subscribe, even if you never watch our videos again.
Yeah, next video we'll do some trust exercises. All you'll hear is a loud thump in the background as someone's back of the head hits the floor. Amazing.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen,
guys. We'll play you out with some thanks, yeah?
Look how sweaty and shiny my
arm is. I know, we're both puddles.
Look at that.
Puddles in the London summer because England's just not, tooled up for being above 23 degrees.
See you later.
Thanks, guys.
A special thanks to our Patreons.
Oh, do your voice, yeah. Go on.
No.
Major Havoc.
Miso.
What fuck's an Eric?
What? Wreck it.
Jareth the Goblin Goblin King.
Jareth the Goblin King.
Rocky. Ruthcore.
Object. Unidentified lying object.
DK Lock.
Mike and Principal again.
Rantalis
begun.
All the good ones. Keep joining our Discord and there's lots of fun going on there. Take care.
See you later.
Bye-bye. Bye.